Hello and welcome to the 49th Annual Buffalo Black Achievers Awards Ceremony. My name is Robert Robinson, proud board member for this organization. I am excited to introduce to you some incredible young adults who are performing at our event this evening, and I think you're going to be excited to hear about them. You may have already heard about them through Western New York. Come on up. They're coming up now. Hi, how's everyone today?
Doing well, yourself?
Good, good. So I'm going to ask you a few questions. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me a little bit about how long you've been playing, and we'll go from there.
Okay, well, first and foremost, my name is Johnny Linton, and it's always a pleasure to play with the Black Achievers. I'm the oldest of the group Vibrant Strings here with my siblings. I started playing when I was 6 years old. I've been playing for about 20 years, and I'll let them go about themselves.
Thank you very much. Next.
My name is Jalea, and I've been playing violin for 20 years this September.
Great, great. Coming around to the youngest of the group.
Hi, my name is Raheem Dunson, and I've been playing for 10 years.
Fantastic. So tell us a little bit about, you've been playing for 10 years. How did you get involved with playing this instrument?
Right, so my grandfather, Larry Salter, took me down to Muhammad School of Music, where I started lessons, and later on moved on to my private instructor, Richard Kay.
Wow, fantastic. I'm assuming that everyone started like that as well?
Yeah, so I started, like I said, when I was 5 years old, and my grandfather took us out, and we seen the group of, young students like us playing, and he enrolled us into the school. Then from there, we've been playing ever since throughout high school. Even in college, I had professional private lessons with Amy Glidden. She's in the Buffalo Philharmonic, so that's how it all started.
Fantastic. We'll end up with the senior of the trio.
Yeah, so it was always a pleasure. Like I said, we have the same story. Our grandfather, Larry Salter, is a well-known musician in the city of Buffalo, and we've always been musically inclined. He got us involved at a young age, and we just kind of stuck with it and kept going. And it's nice to play with my siblings because obviously we have a tight-knit bond, and to be able to play and share our music talents with other people, at a level where we're all adults now is just really nice to do.
Fantastic. Well, Buffalo, you heard it first on the red carpet for the Buffalo Black Achiever Awards ceremony. Look out for these individuals. They're doing some great work. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We are back on the red carpet. We'd like to welcome our next Black Achiever. Would you come forth this time? Would you give us your name, please?
My name is Samuel Sa Bobosoya.
It's a pleasure. We're so excited to have you here. Are you excited about the award?
I am extremely excited.
Where is it that you work?
I work at Phillips Lytle LLP, a law firm in the Canal Side area, Buffalo, New York.
Beautiful. Is there something you'd like to say to your listening audience?
Yes. There is nothing you cannot achieve. Just put your mind to it, and you can reach the sky. There are no limits. Just work hard. This is a dream come true for me, and I'm only getting started. There's still a lot more to do, but I'm very thankful for this award, and I'll continue to work harder and make, my friends and family and the Buffalo community proud. Thank you very much.
What an awesome voice you have.
Thank you.
Congratulations. I hope you have a marvelous evening.
Thanks, you too.
We're back here on the red carpet. I'd like to introduce my next guest. You're welcome.
Good evening, Jacqueline.
Can you give us your name, please?
I'm Pastor Kinzer M. Pointer.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you here this evening. Are you excited about the award?
Oh, super excited. This award is like a dream come true. These awards I've grown up with.
Oh, that's powerful. I hope that you have a wonderful evening. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I intend to.
We are back once again on the red carpet and bringing up our next achiever. Good evening.
Good evening.
First of all, you are stunning head to toe. I love that gown.
Thank you. Same to you. You look beautiful.
Thank you. What is your name and who sponsored you?
My name is April Baskin. I am county legislator and legislature chairperson, and I was sponsored by Colston Enterprises.
April, how does it feel to be a recipient this evening?
It feels absolutely amazing. Ever since I've attended my first Black Achievers dinner years and years ago, I've always longed to be counted among the Black Achievers in our community who give every single day to make sure that the African Americans and people of color in our community have upward mobility that they deserve. So to be counted among them this year is just absolutely overwhelming.
Excellent. What advice do you have for those listening and watching?
My advice to everyone is to believe that you yourself are an achiever, no matter what ethnicity you are or what economic status you are or gender you are. Everybody, all of God's children are achievers, and you within yourself can achieve anything you want as long as you put your mind to it, your heart to it, and are prayerful.
Did you guys hear that? That was some great advice. Thank you again and congratulations to you. Back here again at the red carpet, bringing up our next achiever this evening. Hello.
Hello.
Your name and who sponsored you, please?
My name is Rhonda Wilson, and I'm sponsored by Odyssey.
Rhonda, how does it feel to receive this award this evening?
It feels great, and I'm extremely humble.
Excellent. And finally, what advice do you have for our audience?
As a nurse in the community, I would encourage you to eat healthy, eat lots of fruits and vegetables, organic meats, and grass-fed beef.
Well, I'm going to take that advice. I don't know about you. Thank you so much, and again, congratulations.
Thank you.
We are here on the red carpet again, bringing out a wonderful couple, the dynamic duo team. Please come on out. Good evening.
Good evening.
Please tell everyone your name and who sponsored you.
My name is Tony Vasquez, and I was sponsored by Dr. Kenneth Gales.
My name is Dr. Raul Vasquez, and I was sponsored by the Black Achievers.
Wonderful. So tell our audience this evening what it means for you to receive this award.
It's an awesome honor for me to receive this award, and especially now that I'm accompanied by my husband. I think the two of us receiving this award is not only historical, but absolutely exhilarating for our family and very appreciative. Thank you.
Thank you. And for you, sir?
The same thing my wife mentioned. I think it's really important for us to kind of show the community that, that two individuals working together, even though we're married within a company, it's not as hard as most people think. And I think we grew over the last 30 years in terms of how the community gets to areas that we really need to push people to think about.
Now, that's not a tag team. Teamwork makes the dream work, okay? You guys hear that? Teamwork makes the dream work. Last but not least, tell us, what advice do you have for the community?
What advice do I have for the community? Well, that's a loaded question, and probably my answer would probably be too long for this recording, but I would have to say that I would tell them to love themselves, love themselves, appreciate themselves. There have been a ton of campaigns going on in our society, in our country, over the last few years and decades. There was I Am a Man campaign, there was Black is Beautiful campaign, there's currently, the Black Lives Matter campaign. So there are all these campaigns giving us hope and giving us a reason to believe in ourselves. So I think we have to continue that and just honor those legacies of all those trailblazers that came before us and just appreciate ourselves and love ourselves.
Well said. Thank you.
All right, listen, it's hard to compete with the wife because she's the one that kind of leads where we go. I think for me, it's more the eyes can only see what the mind knows, and we want people to kind of start thinking different within the community. That there's a lot of things that you can achieve, and I think we're examples of what we want to see more of us kind of really doing the things that we're doing.
Thank you to you both. And if that's not motivation and encouragement for you, it definitely is for me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Febin Cassoon, and I'm your host for the 2021 Black Achievers Award Red Carpet Ceremony. So let's bring on our next Black Achiever. What's your name and who's your sponsor?
Hi, I'm Trana Batchelor. I'm sponsored by T. Batchelor Consultants.
All right, and Sarana, tell me about what this award means to you.
This award means absolutely everything. It is so important to me to be honored by my own community here in Buffalo. It's just very special.
And for those who are watching you and wanting to follow in your footsteps, what advice do you have for them?
Go with the flow. Don't go against it. Don't go against the grain. Go with what feels natural, and it'll steal you right.
All right. And anyone that you would like to thank?
I wouldn't be here without my mother, Tonali Batchelor. She's just everything.
Mothers are special. All right. Well, thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Hello. What is your name?
I'm Mercedes Wilson.
Nice to meet you, Mercedes. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Who's your sponsor?
WKBW is my sponsor.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Well, nice to meet you, colleague.
Yes, nice to meet you as well.
I know it's been crazy because of social distancing, so we really haven't probably seen each other in public.
Yeah, no.
Well, congratulations on receiving this award. Tell me what it means to receive this award.
You know what? This award is an honor. It's an honor to be, recognized for the achievements, because a lot of times people don't see, the hard work that goes behind it, but to know that someone is saying, we see you and we appreciate you, it means the world.
That's amazing. Any advice to those who are following in your footsteps?
Don't stop. Keep up the hard work. And when you do it, always bring somebody with you. Yeah, always.
Great words of wisdom. Who would you like to thank?
Well, I want to thank Channel 7. I want to thank Mr. Bellamy, and to all of the Black Achievers before me, because so many of them are my mentors. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you, and nice to meet you.
I feel like I'm looking in a mirror right now. I like to say.
I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Will our next red carpet guest please come up? Look at you shining bright like a diamond. Well, look at you shining bright like a diamond. What is your name and who's your sponsor?
I am Joanna Wingo, and my sponsor is CSS Construction.
All right, nice to meet you, Joanna. Congratulations. Thank you. So tell me, what has been your inspiration, your motivation?
Well, for me in education, I am a product of the school system that I work for and the children that I'm servicing, the families and every community stakeholder that plays a vital role in the uplifting and building the capacity of our children.
That's amazing. Any advice to anyone who's looking to follow in your footsteps?
Be authentically you, be honest and truthful, and always represent and acknowledge the shoulders you stand on.
Anything else you want to add? Anything you want to mention?
Well, I'm just absolutely ecstatic that people that understand the plight, the challenges that I might have to deal with are the ones that are acknowledging me. We have to continue to encourage each other and uplift each other. So I'm very pleased, excited, and I'm ready to pass this on. So thank you to everyone who supports Black Achievers and Mr. Bellamy.
Amazing. Congratulations once again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Will our next red carpet guest please come up? Hello, how are you?
How are you?
Well, tell me your name and who's your sponsor.
My name is Jessica Robinson, and I'm sponsored by Community Services for Everyone.
Nice. Okay, so tell me, Jessica, what was going through your mind when you heard that you received the Black Achievers Award?
So, it's always great to be recognized, but to be recognized amongst this group, truly grateful and humbled. But I'm also very proud, and I know sometimes it's hard for us to admit that we're proud of ourselves, but being a woman, being a Black woman and standing here in this moment, it's such an honor, and I'm just happy to be standing here.
I'm happy you're standing here too. Congratulations. Any advice to those who are watching, to those aspiring listeners?
Just believe in yourself and just know that, there's not anything that you can't achieve if you just keep working hard and you just stay true to whatever your core beliefs are and the mission of what you're doing and what you're working for.
Who would you like to thank?
I would like to thank Community Services for giving me this opportunity and for believing in me all these years. So.
Thank you so much, and congratulations again.
All right, thank you.
welcome back, everyone. My name is Febin Cassu, and I'm your host for the 2021 Black Achievers Awards Red Carpet Ceremony. Now let's bring on our next red carpet guest. What is your name and who is your sponsor?
How you doing? My name is Joshua Johnson. My sponsor is Lenovo.
All right. And tell me, what was going through your mind when you heard that you received the Black Achievers Award?
I was very ecstatic. I was happy. I think I deserve it. They think I deserve it. I appreciate people that believe in me. And, I'm just going to, keep doing what I'm doing. Try my best. But, yeah, I was happy.
All right. And do you have any words for your supporters, people who have helped you in the community?
Well, I just want to say thank you. Thanks for, the whole ceremony itself. Herb, Carla, her father, they've been very supportive and, and everything I've done. I wouldn't be, half the man I am if it wasn't for them. I've been there, for many years with them. They watched me grow, and I appreciate it.
All right, thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Again, I'm your host, Febin Cassoon, and this is the 2021 Black Achievers Red Carpet Ceremony. So let's bring on our next red carpet guest. Hello, what is your name and who's your sponsor?
My name is Stephen Tucker. I'm the president and CEO of Northland Workforce Training Center, and I was sponsored by Bank on Buffalo.
All right, congratulations, Stephen. What has been your motivation?
Just trying to provide access to opportunities for people in the community, trying to bring resources to the community and help people achieve their life goals.
Did you ever think that you would achieve the Black Achiever Award?
Never in a million years, and I'm really humbled and honored to receive such a high recognition.
Any advice to those who are following in your footsteps?
Just continue to work hard, keep God first, and try to fulfill your life's will and your life's goals so that we can make this community a better place.
All right, and who would you like to thank?
I would like to thank Darnell Haywood with Bank on Buffalo, as well as Marty Griffith with Bank on Buffalo, and everybody who supported me and all of the West New York stakeholders who have helped me get in this position.
All right, thank you so much, Stephen, and again, congratulations.
Thank you.
You did good.
So let's bring on our next red carpet guest. What is your name and who is your sponsor?
Quentin Smith, Dressler and Malecki.
All right, and Quentin, congratulations. What has been your biggest motivation?
To provide an opportunity for our community to show that us as black men are able to achieve, and not just in sports and athletics.
All right, Quentin, any advice, any message that you want to give to our listening audience?
Definitely to stay with it, stay the course, learn. Knowledge is power.
All right, and of course, along the way, we thank those who have supported us. Who has supported you, and who would you like to thank?
Family, friends, grandparents, all associates, colleagues. Those are the people I really appreciate the most.
All right, once again, congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's bring on our next guest. This is a very special one. Introduce yourself to everyone who's watching.
Thanks, Febin. It's Mark Poloncarz, the Erie County Executive, and I'm honored to have received the award of assisting senior citizens this past year. And I certainly am accepting it on behalf of the tremendous team that we have in Erie County that worked on the COVID-19 pandemic for the last 15, 16 months.
You have an extensive resume. Kind of talk to people who are watching, those who want to follow in your footsteps. What advice do you have for them?
Well, talking about public service means truly representing the people of our greater community. Erie County is a very diverse community. You have 3 cities, including, of course, the city of Buffalo, 25 towns. It's got almost 1 million people. It's actually larger than 5 states. So you have a tremendous amount of opportunity to represent, which means you have to work with all. And that's one of the things that I've had the pleasure of doing through the years, whether it's working with the Black Achievers Association or other organizations in our great community, is to try to create the best county, the best community we can be. We went through a very difficult time in the last 16, 17 months, but one of the reasons we've gotten through it as we have is because we have this tremendous community, a city and county of good neighbors that works with each other to protect one another. And I want to thank everyone out there for the great work that they did to get us through this pandemic.
All right, thank you so much. Anything else that you want to add?
Just honored to receive the Assisting Senior Citizens Award this year. It just goes to show the tremendous people that we have in Erie County government. So I accepted this honor on behalf of our great team and the Erie County Department of Health, Senior Services, Emergency Services, who worked so hard this past year to protect our seniors.
Thank you so much, and once again, congratulations, Mr. Poloncarz.
Thank you, and have a great night, everyone.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Febin Cassoon, and this year's 2021 Black Achievers Red Carpet Ceremony. So let's bring on our next Black Achiever. What's your name, and who is your sponsor?
My name is Kenyani Davis, and my sponsor is Belmont Management Group.
All right, Kenyani, I just want to mention that your dress is amazing. You look like a goddess, so just want to say that.
I appreciate it.
So what was going through your mind when you realized that you were being nominated for the Black Achiever Award?
I couldn't believe it. My husband received this award a few years ago, so I was absolutely honored to be named amongst all the people who were presented with this award this year.
So it's a household full of Black Achievers at this point.
We're hoping to pass that down.
Nice. Okay, so tell me, what advice do you have for those who are wanting to follow in your footsteps?
I think as a physician, I don't have the traditional face of what people think of as a physician, and I think I want to tell all the other little Black girls and all the other little Black boys that even if statistically it says that you shouldn't be here, you deserve to be here, you matter, and in this healthcare community, we have to see your face.
All right. Anyone you want to thank?
First, I want to thank my husband, John Davis, who has supported me and watched 3 kids during this, during the past several years, as well as my CEO, Dr. Levon Ansari at Community Health Centers of Buffalo, for believing in me when I didn't even know I could even do some of the things that I've done over the past year. So I really want to thank those 2 people.
All right. Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We're back on the red carpet, and we'd like to welcome our next achiever. Welcome.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you. Can you give us your name, please?
My name is Breland Bell.
Well, you look absolutely wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Mhm. Can you tell us what inspired you, or is there anything you'd like to say to the listening audience?
Yeah, I would absolutely like to just thank Wegmans for honoring me with this nomination for a Black Achievers Award, and just to all of the Black children out there, just follow your dreams always, and you can truly be anything that you want to be and do anything that you want to do. So that's what I have to share.
That is so awesome. Congratulations. We're so glad that you're here and hope you have a marvelous evening.
Good evening. Hi, this is Robert Robinson again. Welcome back to the red carpet. I'm excited to bring up our next Black Achiever. Hi, how are you today? Give me your name and your sponsor.
Hi, my name is Cynthia Bass, and I'm sponsored by the Erie County Medical Center.
Oh, fantastic. That's ECMC for those who don't know. So tell me, what does it mean to receive this type of award?
Well, I am so honored to be among the Black Achievers from the past, and I believe this is such a great honor to be recognized from ECMC, and it just means so much to me. It's really an accomplishment that I feel that I was able to achieve, and it was recognized through the organization. So I'm very honored and thankful.
Wow, very well said. So tell me, for those who's watching this event and those who's attending, what words of encouragement or advice would you have for those who want to be future Black Achievers?
Well, I just feel it's very important, number one, to put God first in your life and let Him lead you. And I just believe that if you're determined to do anything, the dreams do come true.
Fantastic. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Thank you so much.
2, 1.
Hello, welcome to Black Achievers Year in Review 2020. We are living in a great time of uncertainty, but through it all, we've been blessed and fortunate to accomplish great things. My name is Herb Bellamy, and I'm president of the Black Achievers, Inc. Despite the pandemic and the social injustice in our world, Black Achievers, Inc. has found reason to celebrate in 2020. We started off the year by being featured in the magazine Minority Enterprise Advocate, MEA USA. It is a bi-monthly business news publication established in 2003. It's a national magazine for small and minority women entrepreneurs. As president of Black Achievers, I was delighted to receive the Citizens of the Month from Erie County by legislator Howard Johnson. We celebrated Black History Month with the announcement of our Black Achievers Award ceremony. We were proud to close our first quarter with completing our Black Achievers Museum in March of 2020. Black Achievers, Inc. continues celebrating our great strides in the community with the celebration of Founders Day with a dedication video. We honored our founder, Herbert L. Bellamy Sr., the son of a sharecropper and our greatest achiever. He was a pioneer in recognizing Black achievement. In 1969, Mr. Bellamy founded 1490 Enterprises, Inc., a nonprofit community center. 1490 Enterprises, Inc. was one of the first sponsors of Black Achievers and Industry Awards, which honor many community leaders. During the months of April and May, We ran a special campaign dedicated to the Black Achievers First Responders. This campaign was presented on our website and Facebook page. We recognize all achievers in the past decade that have served in these occupations. We saluted and honored those individuals and their services for commitment in this historic and difficult time. In May 2020, we started our Designer Black Achievers Mask campaign. We continue to support our community by partnering with Feeding Buffalo the Facts campaign. This campaign goal was to provide COVID-19 relief aid to Buffalo's East Side community. This campaign is probably the largest campaign and essential giveaways in the city of Buffalo on the East Side. Black Achievers, Inc. not only looks to remember our past and thrive in the present, but build a greater future. In looking to a better future, we seek to educate and empower our community. We choose to be part of the solution and being a voice in the community against social injustice and racial inequality. I spoke to the current environment and social unrest in a video posted on the Black Achievers Facebook, and I encourage people to be part of peaceful protests, not riots and looting. We are too often destroying our own communities. We should not be tricked by the narrative that's been presented in the media. This is the first time that I've seen in my life where all 50 states were peacefully protesting. Peaceful protesters that will look back 10 years from now and recognize how it's changed the world. We are challenged to see the changes we make in our communities by making the environment better. We need to be celebrated and not tolerated. By hosting the Black Achievers Awards, we continue to show the communities how African Americans are excelling and making a positive impact for their work. We have initiated several campaigns. These campaigns are the Black Achievers Museum Making a Dream Come True tree, t-shirts of famous African Americans quotes, and also Black Achievers United We Stand. The Black Achievers Youth Academy has also been launched this year. It has been said that through the creation of the Black Achievers Youth Academy, now housed in the Black Achievers Museum, established an exceptional educational resource center for African American culture and history. The primary objective of Black Achievers Youth Academy is to provide a unique educational experience that motivates high school and college-age youth to prepare for succeed to their adult careers. Black Achievers Academy also is committed to empowering participants with the right relationships and tools, which enables them to contribute to increase diversity and inclusion in the workforce at all levels. New York State Senator Tim Kennedy said recently at our grand opening, "We stand on the shoulders of those Black achievers who give back to our city every day. Their stories give our youth an opportunity to see where we have come from and a vision to where we could go." A quote from our founder, Herbert L. Bellamy Sr., still holds true today. If you provide jobs for individuals, you have solved 95% of that individual's problem. We continue to keep the momentum of a powerful year going in our planning of the celebration of Black Achievers. The 48th Annual Black Achievers Award was planning to be virtual. We kept the safety of the award recipients and supporters in the forefront of our minds. We advised all our sponsors that the award ceremony will be virtual. In July, Black Achievers created a production team in conjunction with Hot Rod Studios and its owner, Roderick Simmons, a Black-owned video production company. Hot Rod Studios specializes in photo booths, photography, video, slideshows, websites, VHS and DVD, and computers. The Black Achievers Museum was turned into a studio to produce our first virtual Black Achievers Awards experience. Our Buffalo Black Achievers was featured in the Buffalo Business First Journal to discuss access and opportunity. myself, and Black Achievers believe in economic empowerment. In the fourth quarter of 2020, our first virtual Black Achievers Award ceremony was hosted on WKBW, Channel 7, ABC affiliated, and multiple social media platforms. It was seen around the world on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Vimeo, and the Black Achievers website. It was through the valued support of our sponsors that we were able to make this event very successful. On the day of Black Achievers Award, the award recipients were provided with dinners and dessert from our former Black Achiever-owned restaurants, Texas Roadhouse, Frank Collins, Black Achiever 2018, and Cake Crazy, Shatise Williams, Black Achievers 2018s. These recipients also received custom masks, custom coffee mugs, and other gifts including proclamations from our elected officials. There was an after party at the WFO Power 96.5, where the owner is one of our sponsors and a former Black Achiever, Sheila Brown. The Black Achievers called the radio station at the ceremony to provide their experience of the event. We had a Get Out to Vote campaign with t-shirts remembering the Black lives lost to police brutality in 2020. The Vote Because We Can't t-shirt was displayed on our Facebook page and on our website. In November 4th, the ribbon cutting and grand opening of Black Achievers was held. This event was closed to the public because of the pandemic. The individuals present at the ribbon cutting ceremony was Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul, Buffalo Mayor Byron W. Brown, Senator Tim Kennedy, and Pastor Arthur Boyd of the Second Chance Ministries. Second Chance Ministries started their church right here in Bellamy Commons, formerly known 1490 Enterprises. Lieutenant Governor Kathy Hochul spoke of the influence of Mr. Bellamy Sr. in her political life. If you want to run for any office in the New York State or in the country, you had to come and talk to him and win him over. It was such a fascinating time for me, and as a young person influenced by great people like Mr. Bellamy. Mayor Brown, the first Black mayor of Buffalo and a former Black Achiever in 1989, spoke to the fact during global protests about systemic racism and racial inequality of Black people that have suffered for more than 400 years and to change policing. We have a museum that celebrates Black achievement opening in the city of Buffalo. The site of Black Achievers Museum has a great significance to the African American community. As we strive to build a better future, we must reflect on the challenges and lessons from our past. Mr. Bellamy Sr. built a solid foundation for the Museum of Entrepreneurship, Politics, and Activism. The first room to introduce to the public was the journey of the Black Achievers is the Founders Room. In the Founders Room, the walls are covered with awards and pictures of U.S. presidents as well as notable figures with Mr. Bellamy Sr. There is one picture of our founder at the Dr. Martin Luther King March in the National Mall of Washington, D.C. in August of 1963. The first honorees of the Black Achievers Award also are featured on the wall in the Founders Room. The desk that was from one of his successful businesses is in the Founders Room. The Black Achiever Museum has 6 digital touchscreens that features tributes to all the honorees from 2010 to 2019. Almost 2,000 people have received Black Achievers Award for civic contributions. As more funding is made available, we will add more digital touchscreens to capture the history and accomplishments of Black Achievers. We were able to provide Thanksgiving turkeys through needed families through donations of our many supporters. Black Achievers also was featured in Code M, a national magazine and radio show. Code M is a magazine that is transforming the lives of men. Code M magazine was born to promote, celebrate, and showcase the wonderful men of color who are making a difference. We close out our year of 2020 with the launch of the Buffalo Digital Literacy Program for seniors. We are partnering with City of Buffalo and New Vistas and Education Foundation, Inc., creating more digital opportunities for our seniors. In addition, we are providing holiday meals for our seniors on Christmas Day. The Black Achievers Studio became available for leasing by other community organizations to promote their products virtually. There wasn't anything that could prepare us for this year, but I thank God for the journey. We accomplished so many things in 2020. I never dreamed the possibility of Black Achievers being shown around the world through social media platforms and so many cities, that we are so proud of all our achievers and what we have accomplished this year. I am so thankful for my board of directors who worked diligently hard with me, making sure that we kept everybody safe and keeping the dreams to make them come true for all the achievers in Buffalo that worked so hard over the years. I can't thank you enough for our sponsors and the dedication that you've given to us to help continue our journey. On behalf of Black Achievers, I thank you. Please visit our website, donate to our cause, help us continue the journey. Remember, change your thoughts, change your world.
49th Annual Black Achievers Awards.
Welcome to Black Achievers 2021. I'm your host, Herb Bellamy Jr., CEO and President of Black Achievers, Inc. Tonight we celebrate Black Achievers through Buffalo, New York and Western New York for so many years of history making achievers. Ordinary citizens doing extraordinary things in Buffalo. Black Achievers Ceremony continues to bring that important message of hope and change in our community. For 49 years, we've been celebrating Black Achievers, and making the difference in Buffalo has been an incredible ride for Black Achievers. We continue to show the diversity and inclusion for so many companies this year. We have been honored over the years by many people over the country celebrating how we do Black Achievers. So tonight, again, I celebrate. Come join us as we educate and celebrate and continue to mark the great efforts of African Americans in Buffalo, New York. Now introducing our mistress of ceremony. She is new to Buffalo, but not new to our community. She's currently a reporter and anchor for WKBW Channel 7 News. I introduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, the lovely and talented Feben Cassie.
Well, thank you, Herb. This has been a pleasure to be here. I'm actually new to Buffalo, so this is really an experience that I never expected to happen. I've been here for about a month. Community's great, and again, pleasure to be here. So let's get this program started like we usually do. We're going to start off with David Von Herring. He is the musical selection today. He's going to sing America the Beautiful.
Old beautiful, for heroes prove and liberating strives, who more than sell their country love and mercy more than life. Oh, America, sweet America, make out thy gold refined till all success be nobleness and every gain divine. Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber ways of grace, for purple mountains, mountain majesties above the fruited plain. Oh, America, sweet America, make God should his grace on thee. Oh, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, America, from sea to shining sea. Shining sea, yeah.
All right, David, thank you for that beautiful selection. Next, we'll have the sibling trio, Vibrant Strings. They'll be playing Lift Every Voice and Sing. Selection. Next, we'll have the invocation done by Reverend James A. Lewis III. He's a pastor of Miracle Missions, a Full Gospel Church.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let us pray. Most gracious and loving Father, we thank you for the generations that are gathering today. We thank you for Herb Sr. and Jr. in this important event. May you bestow upon us your guidance and blessings that this Black Achievers in the class of 2021 will be the best class ever, so that we can enjoy and appreciate its significance in our lives. Bless everyone present today. Might all of us realize that we are Black Achievers, that each may be able to share what he or she has done for the glory and the honor of God. To God be the glory. Amen.
All right, and next we have our very own Assemblywoman and Senior Majority Leader, Crystal Peoples-Stokes.
Hi, good evening, and thanks so much for the awesome introduction. It is an honor and a pleasure for me to be here on behalf of the New York State Assembly, and more importantly, the 141st Assembly District, to congratulate the 30 recipients of the 2021 Black Achievers Award. This is something that you can't take lightly. This is huge. There are so many people in our community who give so much to the upgrading of not just themselves and their families, but to the entire community. So I'm honored to have an opportunity to honor all of you that have been selected. As you know, the Bellamy family have been putting on this awesome challenge to select Black achievers for like the last 40-something years, maybe more than that. It's been a while, but it's a worthy operation that happens in our community. Often, as Black people in America, we do not get our due credit for what we have done to not only bring this country to where it is, but to keep it going. And this organization, the Black Achievers, allows that opportunity to honor those who make our great city great, our great state great, and our great nation great. Congratulations to you all, and all the best in the future.
All right, and our next elected official is Congressman Brian Higgins.
It is my honor to join you today to virtually celebrate the annual Black Achievers Awards ceremony. From healthcare equity to faith building, from business development to disaster response, this year's awardees represent an outstanding array of leaders making a difference in our community and beyond. My late friend, Congressman John Lewis, will reflect on his childhood visit to Buffalo and the hope he felt here by witnessing people of all races working side by side in the factories and children of all colors playing together in Buffalo parks. Today, we reflect upon John's own words. He said, "Ours is not the struggle of one day, 1 week, or 1 year. Ours is a struggle of a lifetime, and maybe even many lifetimes. And each one of us in every generation must do our part." We appreciate and congratulate each of you for doing your part to make Buffalo and Western New York a better place. Thank you.
All right, and our next elected official is Congressman Jim Clyburn.
Thank you very much for allowing me to be a part of this Black Achievers Awards program for those living in Western New York. I think it is always important for us to recognize those who achieve above and beyond whatever may be the expectations. I say to my children and others all the time that they should find something in life to do for which they're not paid. And I think that that is what you encourage when you have these kinds of awards programs. It allows people an opportunity to receive the appreciations that come with their efforts. Sometimes it may be just to achieve in school or on a job. But oftentimes it comes from the kind of things that you do outside of that which is expected. And it's good to recognize people when they have those achievements. I try every year to recognize 175 high school graduates with an awards program to assist them in their efforts to achieve further education. But I say to them all the time that we should think of achievements beyond what the norm may be. For instance, I often tell the story of coming upon the discussion of some students who were being trained at a jobs course center. They were trying to decide which of their efforts was most important to society. And after listening to their discussion a little bit, I said to them that if I were to start back home today and something happens to my automobile, I'm not going to call a doctor. I'm going to call an automobile mechanic. If I get up in the morning and turn on my water and no water comes out, my faucet, then I am not going to call a lawyer. I'm going to call a plumber. And the thing we have to learn in life, that doctors need plumbers, plumbers need lawyers, lawyers need automobile mechanics. We all need each other, and no one of us is any more important than the other. And that's what achievement is all about, becoming the best at whatever it is that you do in life, because your importance will be dictated by, as we say in the community I grew up in, what time it is. And the time is always right for us to do what's best in order to move an agenda forward. Thank you, and congratulations to all of you.
Hi, it's Erie County Executive Mark Pollenkos, and I'm here to welcome all to the 2021 Black Achievers Celebration and to congratulate all the awardees. It's been a very difficult last 16, 17 months. And to all who are watching us, thank you for the work that you've done to protect all in our community. And to the awardees, congratulations. Your great service to our community is being rewarded with this tremendous award. I want to thank the Black Achievers Association as well as the museum led by Herb Bellamy Jr. for their tremendous work on behalf of the community. We got through this. There's a little bit more to do, but to each and every one of you out there, thank you for your service to the community. Thank you for being a good neighbor and protecting each other. And most importantly, be safe and well, everyone. Take care.
Now we're going to bring in the world-renowned Reverend Dr. James Lewis III, who's going to be moderating the awards with me. Now, Dr. Lewis is the founder and pastor of Miracle Missions Full Gospel Church, Inc. He is the man that takes his ministry duties seriously and being totally committed to true Christian fellowship. He's dedicated to worshiping all who are willing to praise the Lord Jesus Christ and is welcomed by numerous faith groups and churches to participate in meetings, forums, and conferences, and is fondly known as a loving minister. Dr. Lewis is known to be unafraid to go where others will not, reaching out to persons suffering from various addictions, HIV and AIDS, or in the process of rebuilding their lives. So let's give him a round of applause.
And now, please join me in welcoming our mayor. Write this down, the Honorable Byron Brown. We thank you, Mr. Mayor, for always making Buffalo's young people a priority in your life and in the city of Buffalo. Mr. Mayor.
Hi, this is Mayor Byron Brown. It's a pleasure to celebrate the 49th Annual Black Achievers Awards ceremony. This event is a great opportunity for all of us to honor outstanding Black achievers who are making significant contributions to the Buffalo community. I'm also excited that this year's virtual ceremony is again being streamed across the internet over multiple platforms. We're always pleased to showcase our achievements to the rest of the world. I thank Herb Bellamy Jr. and 1490 Enterprises for continuing this great celebration. As we enter a new phase of the COVID-19 global health pandemic, I want to thank you, each and every one of you, for your continued commitment to the city of good neighbors. We're living in an extraordinary time that requires sound, experienced leadership, and it's been a privilege to be your mayor. My administration continues to lead our city through this challenging chapter that included a national movement against systemic racism, a global health pandemic, and the economic fallout from the pandemic. During the pandemic, we didn't lay off a single person, we didn't cut services or raise taxes. This is something that many communities across this country cannot say. We will continue to eliminate blight in our city, invest heavily in job creation and workforce training, youth employment, affordable housing, parks and neighborhood improvements. It's time now to enjoy this awesome ceremony. Congratulations to this year's award recipients. I'll be back shortly to present the Black Achievers Annual Mayor Byron Brown Youth Award to a very special individual.
Coming October 9th, 2021, Black Achievers is launching their Youth Academy. The Black Achievers Youth Academy, BAYA, is dedicated to empowering its youth to excel and go forward by exposing them to the accomplishments of successful African Americans, past and present, thereby aiding in the desire of the participating youth to explore career opportunities and advance the objectives of BAYA through technology, education, and positive action. The primary objective of BAYA is to provide a unique educational experience that motivates youth of high school and college age to prepare for and succeed in their adult careers. Mentoring, career guidance, internships, scholarships, job bank, educational support, videography, photography, and entrepreneurship. Black Achievers Incorporated, with ongoing support and commitment from Uniland Development and Belmont Management, has awarded over 35,000 scholarships in Western New York to high school students in the past 17 years. This year, Dr. Catherine Collins, a member of the State Board of Regents and chairperson of the Black Achievers Scholarship Committee, and Black Achievers CEO, Herbert L. Bellamy Jr., presented the scholarships to Sydney Robinson, a senior at Cleveland Hill High School, and Zachary Johnson, a senior at the International Preparatory High School at Grover. In addition, Sydney Robinson and Zachary Johnson completed the Leadership Buffalo Youth Leadership Program. Murick and Associates proudly sponsored that program along with Black Achievers. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you Regent Dr. Catherine Collins, chairperson of the Black Achievers Scholarship and Irma D. Robinson Educational Incentive Award.
Thank you so much for those kind words of welcome. I'm Dr. Catherine Collins, and I have been so pleased to have served as the chairperson for the scholarship for our children in Western New York. Most of the children in Buffalo Public Schools have received a scholarship from the Black Achievers. And for the past 15 or 16 years, I've served in that capacity. And I thank the board of directors of the Black Achievers and all those individuals who make this evening possible. You will, in a few months, see a beautiful article in the paper about those children who are the recipients of the 21 scholarship program that we've offered for over 16 years. Thank you for supporting our scholarship program.
All right, and next we'll have a musical selection by national recording artist Gerald Albright.
everybody. Saxophonist Gerald Albright here. Congratulations to all the 2021 Buffalo Black Achievers. A big shout out to Herb Bellamy, president of the Black Achievers, and his team for all the wonderful work you're doing with the Black Achievers in celebrating your 49th year of Black excellence in Buffalo. It is a fantastic thing that you're doing for all of our children. And the work is outstanding that's being done with the children in your Black Achievers Youth Academy, along with the distribution of scholarships for over 15 years. These programs and others I know have been greatly appreciated. Also, congratulations to Mayor Byron Brown for his continuous great work in building our community. I love the resurgence of the historic Jefferson Avenue, where the Black Achievers Museum is located. This is only one example of Buffalo's renaissance under Mayor Brown. Again, congratulations to all the Black Achievers. The future of Buffalo is yours.
We greet you. In this year of Black Achievers, we have come through a pandemic, and it's only by the grace of God that we are still here, knowing that Jesus is the captain of our ship, but we've also had to depend on some humans to get us through this pandemic. And we thank God for the first responders, especially those in the medical field. And we picked out two, a husband and wife team that we're going to salute. And during this program tonight, we've also lifted up our county executive, Mark Poloncarz. And we are also thankful to Mr. Stephen Tyber from 8 Days of Hope. These individuals that have helped us by building, nurturing, feeding us. There are so many out there, but we have picked these to pick on tonight. And the husband and wife team we want to highlight is Dr. Raul Vasquez and his wonderful wife, Tony Vasquez. This is history. To present this to a husband and wife team that have worked together to do so much for this community. We thank God. Miss Tony is the Chief Systems Officer at Gbon. She's also the co-owner and practice administrator of Urban Family Practice, current president of the Williamsville Central School Board District of Education. She's a lifetime member of the National Black MBA Association, and that she has earned a Six Sigma certification from Villanova University. She's a graduate of the Women's Campaign School at Yale University. She is the First Lady of Gbon. And we also want to lift up Dr. Raul Vasquez. We just call him Dr. V because he's everywhere. He is a product of the Bronx in New York City. But we are so grateful that that transplant came to Buffalo. Dr. Vasquez understood that something dynamic had to be done to confront the challenges presented by a healthcare system rooted in reactionary care. He positioned that reactionary care as problematic as it is, unsustainable when the outcomes prevent economically distressed communities and communities of color from receiving coordinated health care and management. He delivered on a cost-effective and comprehensive manner. G Health Enterprise has created a paradigm shift affecting real change in Western New York. 3 of his organizations, Urban Family Practice, Greater Buffalo United Accountability Healthcare Network, GBON, and Greater Buffalo United Accountability Care Organization all receive high praise and national accreditation and the coveted NCQA Review Board. This is the way healthcare should be. He has been married to his beautiful wife for over 30 years, and we thank God for him being there for us to take care of us. He is the one that came and brought shots to us, did tests wherever we were. He didn't wait for us to come to him. He came to us. Dr. Raul Vasquez. Tony, his lovely wife, the presenter, is the Honorable Herbert Bellamy Jr.
Congratulations on Black Achievers. On behalf of Black Achievers, it's great to have our first couple receive a Black Achievers Award. This is historic, and we are so proud of both of you. Thank you very much.
And it is my honor on behalf of Gales Medical to present you with your 2021 Black Achievers Award.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is a great honor for Raul and I. You know, as a Buffalo native, it is extremely important for me to be recognized in the city of Buffalo for the contributions that we've made, but not only that, but to sit on the shoulders of those who have come before us and made such extraordinary contributions, including my own dad, Herb Bellamy's own dad, you know, who were great friends at one point, and they've made such outstanding they've left such outstanding and impactful footprints in the city of Buffalo. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. We appreciate it.
And again, I want to thank you for the award, and I'm always honored when it comes from the community. And I think what we try to do as a couple is really try to get more people within the community to see that there's a lot of opportunities here, but at the same time, none of it comes easy. You got to fight for it. But again, we want to be able to kind of give you the vision that's so important for us to kind of, you know, show the rest of America that we do count in this system.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Mark C. Poloncarz is Erie County's 8th county executive. Before being elected as county executive, Mark served as Erie County comptroller for 6 years. Now, in his 3rd term as county executive, Mark works every day to ensure Erie County government is focused on its core mission, providing the programs and services that residents and taxpayers demand in an efficient and effective way. Now, under his guidance, Erie County has enjoyed balanced budgets each year, along with lower tax rates and increased investments in county roads, parks, libraries, and cultural organizations every year since 2012. Now, the county executive remains focused on the protection and the promotion of health and the well-being of county residents. Mark created the Erie County Opioid Epidemic Task Force back in 2016 to combat the opioid crisis sweeping the county, and last year he served on the National Opioid Crisis Task Force alongside national peers, developing community responses to the opioid epidemic. Now, since Mark created the Erie County Task Force, overdose deaths have decreased by 35%, and programs developed in Erie County are being copied across the nation. Well, Mark is also the first chairman of the New York State Association of Counties Climate Resiliency Committee, and joining with elected officials statewide in addressing climate change and working collaboratively to create more resilience in communities. Now, he also serves as the vice chair of the National Association of Counties Large Urban County Caucus, collaborating with peers from across the nation to advocate for the large needs of the counties. Now, he also is a graduate of Lackawanna Senior High School, the State University of New York at Buffalo, and the University of Toledo's College of Law. Well, when time allows it, recreational pursuits for him include golf, hockey, cross country, skiing, astronomy, and reading. A former youth hockey coach himself, he is an avid history buff and a student of politics as well. Now let's give it up for County Executive Mark C. Poloncarz. Now, this award is being presented by Herb Bellamy on behalf of the Black Achievers.
Good evening. This time we have our county executive, our friend, Mark Poloncarz, and he's receiving the Community Service Award for assisting us with the senior citizens of our great city in Buffalo, New York. Mr. Poloncarz, come on down. Thank you so much for helping us and in a time of our need, which is so critical. I can't tell you, I can't thank you enough for all the seniors on behalf of Erie County and the east side of Buffalo.
Thank you. Thank you, Herb. It is my pleasure to accept this award, especially on behalf of our great team in the Erie County Department of Health, the Erie County Executive's Office, Emergency Services, who worked so hard over these last 16 months to address the need in our community with regards to COVID-19. So on behalf of everybody in Erie County, I accept this award, who worked very hard to protect seniors and to protect our community, because that's our primary responsibility in government. Protect the people that we represent. Thank you very much.
All right, our next recipient of this special award is Steve Tybor III. He's receiving the Community Service Award. Steve Tybor is the founder of 8 Days of Hope. He resides in Buffalo, New York with his wife of 36 years, Charmaine, and their 5 children, Stephen, Zachary, Hannah, Elise, and Emma, who just moved back to New York after living in the South for the past 19 years. Hannah serves as the Safe House Ministry Director with 8 Days of Hope. Steve spent over 30 years in the building material industry and recently served as a vice president and business manager with Provio. Now, Steve left the business world on January 1st, 2017 to become the CEO and president for 8 Days of Hope. Steve serves as a board of director for other organizations, including Bigger Than Ball and branches of Worldwide. Now, he also has a passion for Christian contemporary music and has been a volunteer leader at the Kingdom Bound Christian Music Festival in upstate New York for 28 years. Steve is one of the 2 remaining original directors of 8 Days of Hope. Now let's give a round of applause for Steve Tybor III. Now he is also receiving this award from Herb Bellamy, who is giving this award on behalf of the Black Achievers. So let's give him a round of applause.
Welcome to 8 Days of Hope Buffalo 2021.
I'm Rosalind from Buffalo.
The work that I've seen take place in the last 8 days at Manhattan Park is nothing short of extraordinary. We've been for past 10 years in dire need of some upgrades and some major improvements.
The name of the concession stand is The Hut. So I'm pulling out some old skills.
I've met extraordinary people who have done great things, all in the name of the Lord. It's just been an unimaginable experience to be a part of this.
Tremendous event that 8 Days of Hope is put together, helping homeowners fix up areas and problems that would be too much for them to do on their own.
Steve Tybor with 8 Days of Hope. We're here in Buffalo, New York on day number 8 of 8 Days of Hope Buffalo 2021. We're 1,100 volunteers from around the country, including so many from right here in Western New York, loved and served 200 families with free home repairs, like one of my newest friends here, Miss Ada. Miss Ada, 8 days ago, your house needed some tender, loving care. And these volunteers have worked nonstop serving you. What are you feeling this morning looking at your beautiful home?
I'm overjoyed with everything, happiness, everything. And the people is, fantastic.
About 60 churches and businesses came together to serve the inner city here in Buffalo. A special shout out to Key Bank and all of our partners for helping 8 Days of Hope help out families like Miss Ada.
Like a dream come true.
On behalf of the 2,500 volunteers here in Buffalo, New York with 8 Days of Hope, I'm honored to receive this award on behalf of all of them. You know, over the last couple of years, during a very tough time, we helped 575 families with free home repairs right here in Buffalo, my hometown. And so I'm so honored to accept this on behalf of everyone in our organization. And I thank the Black Achievers and my friend Herb Bellamy for all they do for Western New York and right here, the city of good neighbors.
All right, and our next recipient is Dorothy M. Cook, who's receiving the Irene Bellamy Musicians Award. Now, at the tender age of 15 years old, her passion and love for God and music is what led Dorothy Cook to become a renowned pianist and organist. Now, she is also a founding member of the Humbleaires, a gospel singing group who traveled during the 50s and 60s. Down through the years, Dorothy has played for several churches across the Western New York region. In addition to her love for music, Dorothy possesses an undeniable love and passion for God's people, and she served as a positive role model, mentor, and first and formal piano organ instructor for many inexperienced church musicians. Now, reflecting upon her noteworthy contributions and overall influence in their lives, Dorothy is readily described as godly, motherly, nurturing, encouraging, patient, gifted, and anointed by the musical community. One of Dorothy's greatest accomplishments is loving her family. She and her late husband, Ursel, of 58 years, modeled a godly marriage and partnership for their children. And her message to her family has always remained consistent. Namely, if you, quote, "If you can hold on a little while, God will take care of it. We have a tendency to want to take care of situations by ourselves, and we mess it all up. Ask God to fix it and believe He will," end quote. Now, not only has Dorothy been a tremendous source of encouragement and guidance for her immediate family, but she's also widely recognized by the Bellamy and Parham families for her continual dedication, strength, and genuine love. Now, Dorothy worked for several high-end retail stores and the Buffalo Public School System until her retirement. Recently, she officially retired from serving as a pianist and organist. Currently, Dorothy enjoys precious time traveling, visiting different restaurants, and shopping with her children and grandchildren. Dorothy is especially honored to be a recipient of the prestigious Irene Bellamy Musician Award because she was her close beloved sister and best friend. Now let's give Dorothy Cook a round of applause. Now this award is being given to her on behalf of her nieces, Delphine Staley and Darlene McCoon.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, and our next recipient is Jacqueline Bellamy Copeland. She's the recipient of the Irene Bellamy Musicians Award. Jacqueline Bellamy Copeland is a native of Buffalo, New York, and has served the community and body of Christ for over 50 years. She holds a Bachelor's of Science degree in music education from Damon College and a graduate in studies in reading education from Buffalo State College. Pastor Copeland has also worked as a teacher in the Buffalo Public School System and the San Antonio Independent School District. As an educator, she has received honors twice in the Who's Who Coming America's Teachers. Now, Pastor Copeland has served in the capacities of Minister of Music, choir director, workshop and conference facilitator, producer, songwriter, vocal coach, worship leader, teacher, preacher, and mentor to those who hunger and thirst after the presence of God. Now, she was ordained into Elim Christian Fellowship in 2003 of August, and she recently retired from the San Antonio Independent School District. She is currently the CEO of Piano J Ministries. Now, Pastor Copeland is the founder of Piano J Ministries and has received numerous accolades and awards acknowledging her gifts and faithful service to the Lord. Now, she released her debut album entitled Hunger for His Presence with Born Again Records, Lightyear Entertainment Inc. in 2003, and currently has 3 other CDs. Now, she's also the author of The Heart of His Musician, Hunger for His Presence, and the Hunger for His Presence Journal. She has also developed a curriculum and workbook for a workshop academy, which focuses exclusively on worship that chases after the heart of the Father. Now, Pastor Copeland is the wife of Prophet Eric Vaughn Copeland. Together, they have 2 daughters, Erica Vona and Erin Valisa, and 2 grandchildren, Caden Tyreek and Anaya Adina, 1 great-grandson, Cassian. Now, this award is being presented to her on behalf of her sisters, Delphine Staley and Darlene McCoon. So let's give her a round of applause for her great achievement.
We'd like to invite Jacqueline Copeland to the podium.
Congratulations. Thank you so much. I'm so honored to receive this award in honor of my mother. Thank you.
right, this next recipient of the special award is Darren L. Martin, who's receiving the Homecoming Award. Now, Darren L. Martin was born and raised in Buffalo and attended Build Academy, Woodlawn Junior High, and Hutch Tech High, as well as Fredonia State. Now, he worked for WBLK for 17 years, and for the past 20 years with Odyssey Incorporated, formerly Intercon Communications. He resides in Virginia with his beautiful wife, Tina, and they also have a resident in Buffalo. They have 2 sons and 3 grandchildren. Now, let's give a round of applause for Darren Martin.
Oh my God, thank you. Let me hold this up so people can see it. This is beautiful. Oh, wow. It's been a long time. I left here 20 years ago, and in doing so, I left behind a lot of family and friends. Now that I'm back, I was graciously awarded to be a part of the Black Achievers with other heroes, before me, and I'm quite sure more to come. So what I want to do is to thank each and every one of you who know me and who are yet to know me, that we're still part of the community of Buffalo, and that we will continue to thrive and build back better. Thank you, Herb. Appreciate it.
Before the mayor, Byron Brown, presents a Black Achievers Annual Mayor's Youth Award, it is my sincere honor just to take a moment to thank him for his commitment to the youth of this city. Mayor Brown cares deeply for the children of this city. From his earliest days as a newly elected official to his current role as mayor of the second largest city in New York State, he has implemented a number of exceptional and innovative youth-centered programs that are helping us build a stronger community and the next generation of leaders. Here are just a few of the highlights.
When you read, you can lead, you can learn, and ultimately, you will earn. I'm proud of the over 22,000 youth who have taken part in Reading Rules since it started 20 years ago.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for giving us this wonderful program.
Buffalo is not just a location on the map. It's comprised of diverse communities, of real people who live, work, learn, and are entertained in spaces across the city. The city will fund an expansion of the Mayor's Summer Youth Employment Program. And when our entire city succeeds, we all benefit, we all rise. Thank you for that great introduction. From my earliest days in office, I've worked tirelessly to ensure that all of our children have an equal chance to succeed. I'm grateful to our many partners who share my commitment to Buffalo youth and invest in the hundreds of positive programs and activities that are making a difference in our community. It's time to present the Black Achievers Annual Mayor Byron Brown Youth Award. This award is given to an individual for his or her outstanding work for the young people of Buffalo. This year's recipient is someone I know well, Thomas Buford Jr., as the Buffalo Urban League President and Chief Executive Officer. Thomas brings more than 20 years of strategic and operations management experience to this important racial justice and social justice organization. He is a former vice president at M&T Bank who holds a Bachelor of Science degree in business management, an MBA, and a certificate in governance from Harvard Business School Executive Education Program. Thomas has significant experience and a deep appreciation for the Buffalo community, where he continues to make a positive difference in the lives of our young people and their families. A Six Sigma black belt, his leadership position as an adjunct professor at Medaille College, Thomas always goes above and beyond to help provide oversight and guidance on youth-related issues. Thank you, Thomas Buford, for your commitment to Buffalo youth. We sincerely appreciate your efforts and our shared belief that a focus on youth pays dividends to the entire community. It's now my honor to present Thomas Buford Jr. with the 2021 Mayor Byron Brown Youth Award.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. On behalf of the Buffalo Urban League and the youth we serve, I am proud to accept this award. Our programs serve in-school, after-school, and out-of-school youth, as well as offer workforce training, mentoring, and career development. A special congratulations to the 71 students who recently earned their high school equivalency through the Urban League, and to the program coordinator, Mr. Ken Colon. Lastly, thank you to all of the supporters of our scholarship program who have made it possible to award thousands of scholarships to our deserving youth over the years.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome at this time Buffalo's best, Darcel Blue.
Against all odds, yet still I rise high above the clouds. At times I feel low, yet still I Sometimes I'm troubled, but not in despair. Struggling, I make my way through. Trials, they come to make me strong. I must endure. I must hold on. Yet still I rise above all my problems, above all that my eyes can see. Knowing God is able to strengthen me, to strengthen me. Yet still I rise. Oh, yes, I rise. Never to give up. Ooh, never to give in against all odds. Yet still I rise. I rise. Oh, high above the clouds. At times I feel low, yet still at times you will feel low, but still you. Times I feel low, but still I rise. Still I rise.
Our first presentation, our first Black Achiever, as a Buffalo native, Honorable April Baskins is passionate about community development and social change. In 2015, April developed the College Simulation Experience, which uses art-based experiential learning to increase college retention rates at low-income populations in Western New York. She is dedicated to using creative learning methods as a platform for equipping youth who are lacking in resources with tools they need to fully take advantage of the advancing educational opportunities that are afforded to them. April was honored with the Community Engagement Award from the Buffalo Urban League in May 2017. She also was honored with a 2017 Woman Touching the World Award by Unlimited Possibilities, Overcoming Poverty Incorporated, and she was a 2018 Athena Award winner. She's a member of the Buffalo chapter of the NAACP, Leadership Niagara Class of 17, and a graduate of All-State Minority and Women Emerging Entrepreneurs. In November 2017, April was elected to represent the 2nd District of the Erie County Legislature in the state of New York. As a freshman legislator, she was immediately selected to serve her caucus as a majority leader and chaired the Public Policy, Minority and Women Business Enterprise and Economic Development Committees. In the spring of 2019, she was elevated to the position of chairperson of the full legislative body, being named the youngest chairperson in Erie County Legislature history. April has unanimously been re-elected to our Democratic caucus members to serve as chair during the 2020-2021 reorganization. She is our shero, the greatest leader of a new generation. Presenting to April Baskin is Mr. William Colston.
On behalf of Colston Enterprise, I am proud to present Miss Legislator April Baskin with this Black Achievers Award for 2021.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Colston. Thank you, Colston Enterprises. I want to thank my family and, of course, the residents of Buffalo and Erie County who give me an opportunity to be a Black achiever in our community every day. God bless and thank you.
Amen.
Our next Black achiever is Dr. Timothy M. Adams. Dr. Adams is a board-certified colorectal and general surgeon. He specializes in diseases and surgery of the colon, rectum, and anus. He also does colonostomies and performs general surgery with modern technologies. Dr. Adams holds a medical degree from the State University of New York at Stony Brook. He completed his general surgery residency at the State University of New York at Buffalo, Erie County Medical Center, and a colorectal fellowship from St. Vincent's Hospital in Erie, PA. Dr. Adams received a teaching award from the State University of New York at Buffalo and holds the title of Clinical Associate Professor of Surgery at the University of Buffalo. Our next Black achiever is the lovely Cynthia R. Bass, who joined the Erie County Medical Center in 2011 as a benefit analyst in the Human Resource Department, where she served as a central liaison and administrator of benefit programs for the more than 3,000 employees at that hospital. While serving in this role, Cynthia came to understand the need for diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives to be embedded into the culture of ECMC. Mrs. Bass accepted the position of Director of Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, reporting directly to ECMC's President and CEO in 2017. Her primary duties include developing and implementing a strategic plan that prioritizes and communicates the importance of diversity, equity, and inclusion into all ECMC programs, policies, and procedures. Cynthia's successes in her various responsibilities and endeavors. She was recently appointed Chief Diversity Officer for ECMC Corporation. She seeks to strengthen diversity, equity, and inclusion as part of ECMC's unique culture. Cynthia's positioning will ensure that as change comes, they shape the healthcare delivery system to continue to evolve so that we'll all be there. Ms. Bass received her Bachelor of Science degree in Human Resources from Medaille College and earned a Master's of Business Administration. Cynthia is currently a servant leader and serves diligently with Gospel Temple Life-Changing Ministries, where Superintendent Daddy Associate Administrator is the pastor. Cynthia holds membership in the Buffalo Niagara Partnership Diversity Council and represents ECMC on many diversity, equity, and inclusion councils across the entire state. Married to the world's greatest golfer, Mike, former BPD, Code 10. Here comes the COO. I put an L on it because he's cool, Mr. Andy Davis.
Cindy, on behalf of Erie County Medical Center, Dr. Tom Catroci, our board of directors, and all of our staff, we're so proud of you, and congratulations on being a Black Achiever for 2021.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Please welcome Black Achiever Tonya Batchelor. She is a Buffalo native and a proud graduate of the University at Buffalo's Master of Urban Planning program, specializing in international and economic development. Prior to her graduate studies, she received her BA in International Studies from the University of Buffalo. Once she graduated, she served as the Western New York Regional Assistant to U.S. Senator Kirsten Gillibrand. When in 2012 elections concluded, she moved on from the senator's office and accepted a position in the City of Buffalo's Mayor's Office of Strategic Planning as an Economic Development Coordinator, where she focused on commercial corridor development and all things that relate to small business community. She also served on the City of Buffalo's Zoning Board of Appeals and was the first African American woman appointed to that board. At the start of the pandemic, she transitioned from City Hall to Erie County Department of Environment and Planning as their Director of Business Administration, where she sat on the Erie County Business Task Force, co-chaired the Task Force Small Business Subcommittee, and continues to help businesses recover from the current economic crisis. Additionally, she is heavily involved in the reemerging of LaSalle Park and sits on the park's community focus group, where she assists the park's renovation. Despite her work in the community, her greatest achievement to date is raising her son Isaiah into greatness and walking in the footsteps of her grandmother and her mother, a pioneer in remembering where we came from, Sankofa Ashe. Her presenter is Tona Lee Batchelor.
Congratulations on receiving the Black Achiever Award for 2021. I'm especially proud of you, since you're my daughter.
Thank you, Mommy. I'm a Black Achiever because of you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
This next achiever is Breland Bell, sponsored by Wegmans. Breland Bell is a native of Buffalo, New York. She's one of 6 girls and is forever thankful for her incredible parents, William and Bridget Bell. Now, she holds a bachelor's degree by Buffalo State in journalism with a minor in speech communication and a master's degree from St. Bonaventure University in strategic leadership. Ms. Bell began her career with Wegmans in 2008 as a cashier, part of the management internship program, and has been working diligently. She currently serves in the Human Resources Department, where she specializes in diversity and inclusion initiatives for the Buffalo Division in Erie and Jamestown counties, working closely with store leadership across 13 stores. She currently serves on 2 boards, which makes a huge difference in our community: Next Generation United with United Way and Every Person Influences Children. Her passion for authenticity leadership is fostered by an environment for employees to be themselves, which creates a space for innovation and creativity to blossom. Ms. Bell is grateful to her husband, Rob McGlenn, who encouraged her to dream big. Now, this award is being presented by Patty Kaminsky.
Congratulations, Breland. On behalf of Wegmans Food Market, we are so proud to present you with the Black Achievers Award.
Thank you so much, Patty. I'm so honored to be able to accept this on behalf of Wegmans, so thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Rebecca. I really appreciate it.
So proud of you. Thank you.
Samuel Borbor Sawyer is an attorney at Phillips Lytle Litigation and a Black Achiever. He was recognized in the National Black Lawyers Top 40 Under 40 Lawyers in New York in 2020. He's a graduate of the State University of Buffalo at New York in the law school. J.D. Cum Laude 2017, Sierra Leone Law School and the University of Sierra Leone. He practices in the areas of business disputes and commercial litigation, including breach of contract and business torts. He has experience in federal and state motion practice, appellate practice, e-discovery, labor, and employment matters. He holds a position with the Bar Association of Erie County and the Minority Bar Association of Western New York. He is currently a member of the Board of Directors of the Erie Niagara Area Health Education Center. The very shy Samuel Borbor Sawyer and the presenter from Phillips Lytle will make the presentation.
Congratulations, Sam, on your award on behalf of all your friends and colleagues at Phillips Lytle.
Thank you very much, Amanda, and thanks to Phillips Lytle. This is quite an honor. Thank you very much for presenting the award.
Please welcome Black Achiever Joan Cofield Bridges. She's a Western New Yorker, born and raised in Orchard Park. She's a graduate of the State University College at SUNY Buffalo with a Bachelor of Science degree in Apparel Design and Business Management. Joan is happily married to a husband of 13 years, Carrie, and is a mother to 3 lovely children. Joan has been in the sales sector for the last 12 years, serving various industries throughout the greater Western New York region and beyond with their advertising needs. Taking a consultative approach, Joan will listen to their needs, build out a custom campaign to get you proven results. Joan provides expert advice that helps countless businesses within the communities that she serves. Currently, Joan is a regional digital executive with the Buffalo News / Amplified Buffalo. She continues to build great partnerships within the business community to help bolster the Buffalo News as a leader in print and digital solutions. Joan is currently a board member of the Down Syndrome Parent Group of Western New York, 21 Collect, and Parent Advisors Council. She is very active with bringing awareness to programs and community support for children and parents who have special needs. Joan enjoys spending time with her family. She's a huge basketball fan, as well as other sports too. She enjoys painting on glassware, doing craft shows, and sharing her talents with anyone and everyone she meets. Please welcome Jeannie Parent to make the presentation.
Joan, on behalf of the Buffalo News, we are so proud to present you with this award this year, and thank you for your service and for your service to the community and the service to us.
Thank you so much, Jeannie. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Please welcome Black Achiever Kimberly Brown. She is a native of Buffalo and is invested in the well-being of community and seeing individuals who look like her grow and thrive. She was raised and educated in the Buffalo Public School system and later received a Master's of Arts degree in Organizational Leadership from Medaille College. Kimberly Brown is the Executive Director of the nonprofit organization Community Access Services of Western New York, an affiliate of Evergreen Health, which is committed to addressing the epidemic of HIV/AIDS and other diseases that challenge the welfare of urban communities in Buffalo and Erie County. Prior to her work at Community Access Services, Kimberly worked for the Buffalo Urban League for 8 years. Kimberly has been a mentor to the Say Yes program since 2019. She finds great joy in mentoring to the youth of Buffalo. Mentoring allows her to assist Buffalo Public School students with guidance and support to gain higher education opportunities and workforce exposure. For the past 3 years, Kimberly has served as a branch advisory board at the YMCA at the William Emsley branch. Over the past year, Kimberly has served as chair of the membership and programs, spearheading the attainment of the valuable program and coordinating events for the youth and families to access the branch. In 2020, she was appointed to serve the Catholic Health System of the Charity Hospital Health Mom Healthy Baby Advisory Committee as an African American mother. This opportunity allowed her to offer both professional and personal insight in addition to assisting hospital administration with the development of strategies to become more active in communities of color. Kimberly is a proud wife of LeVar Brown and the mother of 2 beautiful children and a member of the Delaware Avenue Baptist Church under the ministerial leadership of that singing pastor, Michael Robinson. She was dedicated her service to that church on the usher board. Over the years, I've watched many major contributions to the health and well-being of Buffalo and surrounding communities receive this prestigious Black Achievers Award, and today she says, I am honored to join the ranks. Mrs. Kimberly Brown, presenting today from Evergreen Health, is Akua Men's Adu.
On behalf of Evergreen Health, congratulations, Kimberly Johnson Brown, on being a 2021 recipient of the Black Achievers Award.
Thank you very much.
Black achiever Sherry Curry was born and raised in Buffalo, New York, is a 26-year employee of Kaleida Health, where she currently serves as the manager of the Kaleida Health Family Planning Center. In her role, she works closely with Buffalo Public Schools, Erie Community College, Girl Scouts of Western New York, and other community groups and youth programs, providing HPV education, awareness, and prevention information. She's the 9th child to Mr. William and Mrs. Elma Curry, and she majored in health and physical education when she attended the University of Buffalo, UB, and was a member of the Lady Bulls varsity basketball team. She got game. She concluded with a bachelor's in education, majoring in health education. She returned to Buffalo and began her first job with Geneva B. Scruggs as the health coordinator. Well, she taught elementary and high school students in the Buffalo Public Schools about health. She began working at the Buffalo General Hospital. She spent 23 years with Deaconess Family Planning Center as a community educator, 2 years with Women and Children's Hospital of Buffalo as a community educator in the school health program, and 1.5 years as a patient representative in the administrative office of Buffalo General Hospital. Sherry returned to the now Kaleida Health Family Planning Center and was promoted to manager of Kaleida Health Family Planning in 2021. She's a proud mother of 3 adult children. 2 are UB graduates and 1 is a senior at Bryan and Stratton College. She has participated in many community groups. She loves jazz, and she's worked with the Martin Luther King celebration at Kleinhans Music Hall and the St. Patrick's Day Parade. Presenting to her today is the chief nurse operator from Kaleida Cassandra Church and the president and CEO of Children's Hospital, Oshai, Allegra Jaros.
Kaleida Health is happy to honor Sherry Curry with the 2021 Black Achievers Award. Sherry?
Congratulations. We're so proud of you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for honoring me in 2021.
This next achiever is Kenyani Davis, sponsored by Belmont Management. Dr. Kenyani Davis was born in Phoenix, Arizona. She obtained her Master's of Public Health with a concentration in Health Sciences Administration from the University at Buffalo School of Public Health and Health Professions. Now, she has over 6 years of experience working with the Medicaid population, and in her current role as Chief Medical Officer at Community Health Centers of Buffalo, she provides quality medical care to her patients as well as leads clinical operations for the health center. She's instrumental in working with the Erie County Health Department for COVID-19 testing and vaccines for the hardest hit 5 zip codes of Western New York. Dr. Davis is an active member of the African American Health Disparities Task Force, serves as clinical assistant professor with the UB School of Public Health and Health Professionals, and is the lead physician for employee health for UB Graduate Medical Education. She was inducted into the 2016 Arnold P. Gold Humanism Honor Society and was chosen for the prestigious National Institute of Health. Disparities Research Institute in fellowship. Dr. Davis resides in Williamsville, New York with her husband and enjoys life with her 3 kids. Now, this award is presented by Renee Bellamy.
Congratulations. Thank you. It's an honor to receive this award. Thank you.
Won't you please welcome our next Black Achiever from M&T Bank, Kelly Dockery. And I want you to know she dresses like this every day. Inside and outside the bank, Kelly Dockery has a heart and passion for serving her community. Born and raised in Buffalo, New York, Kelly currently works for the M&T Bank as a branch manager at the Town Gardens branch that is moving into the YMCA. She holds a bachelor's degree in business administration from Medaille College. Kelly has over 18 years of banking experience and has been a beloved M&T colleague for 8 years. Before becoming a branch manager, she excelled in roles of financial analyst in the mortgage accounting department and as a relationship banker. When asked what she enjoys about her job, Kelly says it's her customers that keep her coming back to work every day, and being able to meet their financial needs is what brings her joy. She understands that the customer is important and valuable to the organization, and she is propelled by the unrelenting pursuit of customer-driven focus. Now, outside the bank, she enjoys volunteering in the community and has worked with many organizations such as We 12 Ministries, Catholic Charities, Compass House, Volunteer Income Tax Assistance, and International Child Advancement. She has a strong passion for helping others, providing financial education and guidance to her community. Kelly understands that to build generational wealth, you must have the necessary tools, knowledge, and education. Kelly's a wife, a mother, and a grandmother. I can't believe that. Who works spending time with her family. She's also a woman of faith. She believes that with God, all things are possible. Kelly believes that we are helpers one to another. The bank is moving into the YMCA on William Street. Now you know all things are possible. And it's not just for Danielle's money. Please welcome from M&T Bank, Mallory Barone, who will make the presentation.
Congratulations, Kelly. I'd like to present you with the 2021 Black Achievers Award on behalf of M&T Bank.
Thank you, Mallory.
I'm just so honored to receive this award. I would like to say to my M&T family, thank you so much for nominating me with this such distinguished award. And I also would like to thank the Black Achievers. Thank you.
Now, this next achiever is Marcus Dunn, sponsored by 5 Star Bank. Marcus Dunn joined 5 Star Bank in 2015 as a certified personal banker in Rochester. In this role for 3 years, Marcus worked diligently with the customers and communities with the branch teams to solve for their financial needs through their various consumer banking products and services. With his knowledge of checking, lending, credit card, and other FSB offerings, Marcus moved into a role with the marketing team in 2018 as a product manager. Now, he also provided valuable perspective in corporate projects. Now, these projects included the important launch of FSB's new digital banking platform in 2019. Mr. Dunn was key to several bank initiatives, including the successful development of lending products. Marcus worked as a support system for the Treasury Management Products Suite, and he currently manages the home equity product set as well as the personal lending products and supports the residential lending division. Marcus loves music, and he spent much of his life in various musical groups and continues to play the bass guitar. He travels and remains close to his family ties outside of Western New York, and he practices Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at the purple belt level and has competed in several amateur MMA competitions. His educational pursuits include the University of Rochester Master of Science from the Simon School of Business. Mr. Dunn has engaged as a leader in several organizations in the Rochester community, including being named as a commissioner of the Racial and Structural Equity Commission, and he currently resides in Rochester, New York. This award is being presented by Chiquito Rogers.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Please welcome Black Achiever, Dr. Jacob A. Gale. Distinguished career in international public health and diplomacy, has spawned nearly 4 decades at several of the world's leading health, development, and philanthropic institutions, including Deputy Vice President of the Ford Foundation, Senior Public Health Officer of the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, and various other health and social development roles in U.S. Agency of International Development, United Nations, World Bank, and the Carter Center. Dr. Gale is a recent retiree of Medtronic PIC, which he served as the Vice President of Social Impact from 2018 to 2020. Before that, Global World, Dr. Gale was Vice President of Global Philanthropy and President of Medtronic Foundation. Since he joined the company in August of 2011, Medtronic is headquartered in Dublin, Ireland, so he's a citizen of the world. Jacob has served on 6 continents and completed long-term residential assignments across sub-Saharan Africa, the Caribbean, North America, and Europe. A lifelong devotee to academia, Gale completed his PhD in International Community Health at The Ohio State University, where he also earned his Master's of Arts in Community Health Education in Preventive Medicine. Dr. Gale received a tenure as Associate Professor of Community Health at Kent State University before joining CDC in 1989, and has since served as Adjunct Associate Professor at Rollins School of Public Health at Emory University. His scholarship has been published in key professional journals, and his leadership contributions within numerous professional conferences and deliberations. Currently, he serves Oberlin College as a member of its Board of Trustees and as a member of the United States National Institute of Health. United States citizen by birth, Jacob celebrates his global citizenship overall, including his strong ties to the Caribbean and his love for Ireland. Please celebrate Dr. Gale, a Black Achiever. Please welcome Black Achiever Jonathan Graves from Northwest Bank. Jonathan began his career as a CRA loan officer specializing in partnering with first-time homebuyers and housing counseling agencies in the city of Buffalo. During the last 9 years, he has moved on to other banks and honed his talents, working around low to moderate income families and the growing refugee population in the city. Through this experience, it's become his mission to guide these families through the home ownership process and help them become financially stable as possible at Northwest Bank. Financial education and home ownership workshops are the cornerstone to creating financial wellness in our communities. With this in mind, he has developed strong connections with our local housing agencies, including the Buffalo Urban League, Belmont Neighborhood Housing, and NeighborWorks. He is a graduate of Canisius College, where he earned his bachelor's degree in communications and marketing as a master's in sports marketing. In his spare time, he's a coach of varsity boys basketball at Sweet Home High School. Working with youth basketball has always been a passion of his, and he continues this love by passing it on to young players. He also loves spending time with his wife, Carla, and their 2 children. He's a bona fide family man. I believe in giving back to the community, he says. So I serve on the board of directors for the Catholic Health and the board of trustees of St. Joseph's Collegiate Institute and Damon College. These roles help me develop a deeper understanding of the area where I live and serve and support my dedication to giving back to our youth, local healthcare community, and future leaders. Won't you please welcome my presenter from Northwest Bank, Rick Hamister.
Johnny, congratulations. I'm pleased and proud on behalf of Northwest Bank to give you this Black Achievers Award for 2021. Thanks, Rick. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I'm honored for this award.
Ladies and gentlemen, Black Achiever Robert L. Griffin Jr. He grew up in Buffalo, New York as one of 4 other children. Robert attended grammar school at School 39, then went on to East High School. Hail to you, East High School. Robert is an AAS graduate of Medaille College in Buffalo. In his free time, Robert enjoys hobbies such as basketball, tennis, and chess. Robert has been involved with various organizations in the community. One that he's very passionate about is the Nation Center for Missing and Exploited Children. This organization is very dear to Robert's heart, as he and his family are still on the search for his nephew that has been missing since August of 2020. Robert's employed by the Niagara Frontier Transit Authority. We call it the NFTA. As a Metro bus operator for over 20 years. During that time, he was a facilitator for the NFTA Customer Appreciation Program. He is currently a Metro bus instructor who does a great job with new students and serves as mentor to the new and upcoming operators. He has driven the NFT Metro Community Training Bus to Alfred State University for various outreach programs. He is a model employee. You've probably seen him on TV in promotional ads for the NFTA. Operator Griffin is also available when you need him to do extra assignments without any hesitation. He is known for putting service before himself. As an essential worker through the pandemic, he did a great job during the pandemic getting our passengers to and from their essential places, destinations safely. He literally drove straight through COVID-19. Robert would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge all the bus operators and their continuing dedication of service to keep the system fully operational and fully functional. We are here to celebrate bus drivers and essential workers everywhere. He says as a Metro bus employee, there's a stability with consistency that creates a healthy work environment. So if you're watching this and you're broke, you come on down and get a job at the NFTA. Our presenter today from the NFTA is the chairman, James Murrell.
Robert, I want to congratulate you on receiving this year's Black Achievers Award. The NFTA Metro is very proud of your achievement.
Thank you very much.
This next achiever is Terry Lee Hamilton. He's sponsored by Muraca and Associates and LLC in Soap Park. Terry Lee Hamilton was born in Niagara Falls, New York to Doreen Dale and James Governor Hamilton. He attended Trott Vocational High School, and Mr. Hamilton was very instrumental in providing new communication technology during 9/11 that solved the problem with the interoperability communication between fire, police, FBI, CIA, ambulance, and other Homeland Security agencies when the towers fell. Now, this new communication technology resolved that issue. It was used during the Boston Marathon earthquakes, tornadoes by FEMA for Hurricane Katrina and Sandy, and other disasters disasters that have saved millions of lives. He also has an energy patent that will help improve fuel cells, light bulbs, computer screens, and other electronics using diamond seed plasma technology. Mr. Hamilton and his wife were involved in the development of health serums to assist with human diseases that plague humankind. Their story was featured in the Challenger and several articles have been published. This award has been presented to him on behalf of Gary Murak.
Terry, congratulations on receiving the Black Achievers Award for your accomplishments, in particular in science and technology.
Thank you so much, Jerry. I really appreciate this award. And thanks again.
You're welcome.
Our next Black Achiever is Latosha Hubert. Latosha Hubert is currently the Associate Vice President of Property Management Finance of People Incorporated. She began her career at People Incorporated 8 years ago as an internal auditor. She has been able to work with her staff to ensure that the financial accounting, reporting, and regulatory requirements are met for the current affordable housing properties. They also work with development to secure new properties that meet the housing needs in the community. Latosha serves as a licensed minister with Bishop and Lady Bowman at Antioch Church of God in Christ. She holds a master's degree of science with a concentration in accounting. She is a loving mother of one son, Terrell. In 2003, the two of them relocated from Florida to Western New York. She believes in taking hold and helping those that are teen parents because of her experience that helped her to mature quickly and make decisions that would shape her life and the life of her son. The family of pastors that keep her prayed up, she thanks them, and the community that continually keeps her in prayer and believes in her. To sum up her life in one phrase, Latosha says, "For all of this, I give God the praise." Our presenter today is Rhonda Frederick.
Congratulations, Latasha. I'm so happy for you. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you again.
Our next Black Achiever is Joshua Johnson. He was born and raised and educated in Buffalo, New York. He's a single father who is dedicated to raising his two sons. Joshua is resolute in his desire to provide his children with the tools, guidance, and opportunities they will need to be successful in life. His history of hard work and responsibility provides an excellent example for them to follow. Joshua started working for Lenovo Pizzeria in 2007 while he was attending Lafayette High School. During his nearly 14 years with Lenovo, Joshua has acquired many skills working in various positions at the restaurant. While working at the Lenovo, Joshua was able to obtain training and a license in security, and he worked a second job for a security guard for a while. He later obtained a commercial driver's license, a CDL, and was hired as a bus driver for the Niagara Frontier Transit Authority. We just simply call it the NFTA. He continues working at Lenovo, and he has plans to advance his career at both places of employment, and he's still driving for the NFTA. He attributes much of his growth and development to the support he has received over the years from the owners of Lenovo Pizzeria. He is grateful to the Todora family for selecting him as a Black Achiever of 2021. Joshua is a BMW, a black man working, and Kenny's brother. Won't you please welcome our sister, Carla Todora Pandona, the boss's kid, and Sam's wife.
On behalf of Lenovo Pizzeria, I am proud to give this award to Joshua Johnson, who has been working for us for many years for the Black Achievers Award.
Thank you very much, Carla. I appreciate you. And I appreciate the Black Achievers. Thank you.
Please welcome Black Achiever Kimberly L. Johnson, affectionately known to family, friends, and yours truly as Kim. She was born and raised in Buffalo, New York. She attended Buffalo Public Schools, and she's a product of that. She went to Medaille College, where she received a Bachelor's of Science degree and a Master's of Arts degree in Organizational Leadership. Currently, Kim is a senior billing account clerk for Erie County Probation Department, where she is tasked with collecting, calculating, analyzing, and reporting the revenue for the department. Kim started working in the probation department in April of 2012 as a billing account clerk and was promoted to her current position the following year. In 2014, Kim developed and currently oversees the financial exit interview process. Kim earned certification from the New York State Division of Criminal Justice Services. Although Kim is not a probation officer, and sometimes she thinks she is, she was elected by her peers as vice president of the probation section of CSEA. She has served as a leader in the union for the past 6 years and was recently re-elected to another 4-year term. Kim was appointed by Mayor Byron Brown to serve on the Buffalo and Erie County Public Library Board of Trustees, where she currently holds the office of vice president. Each year, Kim and other members of the board's advocacy subcommittee travel to Albany to lobby for state legislators for funding for the library system. In 2017, Kim headed an effort to raise funds for the creation of the Book Tree Library for the Sharon A. Thomas Children's Center at Buffalo City Court. The court's Children's Center was named in honor of Kim's mother, the late Sharon A. Thomas, who was the chief clerk for the city of Buffalo. She's also a member of the Children's Center in the court's advisory committee for the 8th Judicial District in New York State. Kim is a mother of 2 sons. She lives in Buffalo with her husband, Michael. In her spare time, Kim enjoys serving as a wedding coordinator and event planner. She's an avid bowler who has traveled the world bowling. She is passionate about spending time with her extended family, which has adopted the mantra, "This is us," the special blend. Presenting today is super businessman Leonard Price.
Congratulations, you made a Black Achiever.
Thank you so much.
Our next Black Achiever is Lisa D. King, and she's a native of Niagara Falls, New York. Following graduation from Niagara Falls High School, her patience and compassion for people led her into caregiving roles. She worked for 10 years as a program instructor for the Opportunities Unlimited of Niagara Falls. In 1998, as a full-time mother and employee, she graduated with her associate's degree of science in mortuary science as part of the 100th class of Simmons Institute of Funeral Services in Rochester, New York. Ms. King completed her residency in 2004 and relocated to Georgia. Ms. King has served over 20 active years experience in the death care industry and has a distinguished work history serving alongside of several funeral service providers at Service Corporations International. In 2014, Ms. King returned to New York and served at Brian K. Lewis Funeral Home. Currently, she's one of the licensed funeral directors and second administrative assistant at the historical Thomas T. Edwards Funeral Home. Ms. King's greatest joy is her family, as she resides in Amherst, New York with her husband, Elder Rashawn Williams, and her blended family. Ms. King is the proud mother of 14 wonderful children and grandmother of 24. She's an active member of Antioch Church of God in Christ, serving on the hospitality board. Ms. King is a member of the Naomi Chapter number 10 Prince Hall Order of Eastern Stars. Miss King celebrates both life and death with a trademark style, dignity, and sincerity. Presenting today is the President, CEO, and the HNIC of Edwards Funeral Home, Mr. Daryl Saxon.
Congratulations, Mrs. King.
Thank you.
God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you.
Welcome, Black Achiever Michelle A. Martin, Director of Community Engagement for Girl Scouts of Western New York. She is the owner and chief creator of Baskets by Michelle, co-president of the King Charter Schools Board of Directors, Buffalo's first and oldest charter school. Proud member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, the mother of 3 boys, Terrell, LaTorrance, Green Pants, and Maceo. Michelle loves God, her family, her community, and firmly believes in let the work I do speak for me. Please welcome the mother to all of us, Michelle, and our presenter, Robert Robinson.
Hi, how are you?
Well, thank you.
Good. On behalf of Kessner, we would like to present you with the Buffalo Black Achievers 2021 Award.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
This next achiever is Shannon McCargo, sponsored by Bank of America. Shannon McCargo is Vice President and Solutions Advisor and Market Manager at Bank of America. In her role, she manages credit officers who cover 11 small business markets in the New England and New Northeast regions, including New York State, upstate New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, and Massachusetts. Now, the Solutions Advisor coach and she develops small business bankers to deliver financing and banking solutions for small businesses up to $10 million in annual sales. The goal is to drive credit education, improve acumen and credit performance to deliver positive credit results within the markets while helping business owners achieve their dreams and goals through credit and complex treasury management. Now, with over 15 years of banking experience, Shannon began her career at Bank of America in 2008 as sales and credit for business banking, supporting 3 relationship managers in Buffalo, New York. Over her career, Shannon has completed the Small Business Certification Mastery Program, and she's a Pinnacle Club Summit winner in 2018 for her top performance as a small business client manager. She has also served on several councils at Bank of America in the community. She volunteers as a mentor for the Boys and Girls Club to promote continuing education with our youth. Shannon has also received a Bachelor's of Science in Finance from Canisius College, and she resides in Buffalo with her husband and 2 daughters. Shannon is a loyal Bills fan and enjoys traveling, music, and spending time with family. Now, this award was presented to her on behalf of Ted Janicki.
Congratulations, Shannon.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Our next Black Achiever is Rashid H. McDuffie, who is an Assistant Corporation Counsel and founding partner of RHM Consulting, LLC. He is a multidisciplinary attorney with experience in government and elected positions, representing municipalities, corporations, public authorities, local development corporations, nonprofit organizations, and individuals in legislative, regulatory, government compliance, real estate, matrimonial, environmental, and probate matters. As a leading public interest advocate, Rashid has more than a decade of experience working with municipalities, individuals, governments, and all sorts of people. Mr. McDuffie is a leading prosecutor in the Corporation Counsel's Housing Court Division and is responsible for the city and the LLC's real estate transactions, landlord-tenant disputes, and licensing litigation practice in the city of Buffalo. He appears on a regular basis in housing court in the Erie County, Cheektowaga, and Lackawanna courts. Mr. McDuffie often defends the city against lawsuits brought by landlords. He routinely counsels clients in the public and private sector on human rights lawsuits, diversity, equity, and inclusion, and implicit bias matters. Mr. McDuffie is committed to promoting adaptation and environmental justice activities that ensure fair treatment and meaningful involvement of all people, regardless of race, national origin, sexual orientation, and anything else. Rashid H. McDuffie, the world's greatest dancer. Presenting is Robert Robinson on behalf of WUFO and Miss Sheila Brown.
Congratulations, well deserved. Thank you very much. I really appreciate this.
Please welcome Black Achiever Jill Mitchell Jones, who was born and raised in Buffalo, New York to Dorothy Mitchell and Harvey Torres. She's also the proud mother to an extraordinary daughter, Plum, and the loving wife of David Jones. Determination and perseverance are no stranger to Jill. Her parents instilled in her at a very young age the importance of hard work and a great work ethic. She, along with her daughter, got the inspiration to start her own business as a cosmetologist. Mrs. Mitchell Jones has currently been a licensed cosmetologist for over 27 years. Jill states that being a single mom of a young girl pushed me to take advantage of the opportunities to work and volunteer with different organizations in my community that inspire women and young girls. After having excelled in cosmetology for many years, she joined in with her husband's construction company and developed an MWBE. She's a New York State Certified Minority Women Business Enterprise, as she currently employs an accomplished team of individuals with over 25 years of experience. One of Jill's favorite mantras is, "It is better to teach a man how to fish than to give him the fish." She expresses how blessed she is to make a difference in her community by employing and training young men and women. Jill would like to thank and credit all her accomplishments to her faith in God, the joy of her life, Plum, her loving family, and her friends, and we appreciate her as a member of the Miracle Mission's Full Gospel Church family. Welcome, Herbert Bellamy Jr., for the presentation.
Congratulations. Thank you. This is really an honor.
Won't you please welcome our next Black Achiever, Mr. Emery Moore, who currently serves as a supervisor of other party liability coordination of benefits for Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield of Western New York. In this role, Emery supervises a staff of 60 employees with responsibilities for claim processing, customer service, and maintaining accurate member coordination records. During this time in his role, he's led the department to successfully reach 60+ million corporate annual savings goal, and also spearheaded a project to develop asset lines for representatives which improve access to assistance while serving member issues. He also has experience managing customer issues and internal and external inquiries, managing staff schedules, resources, human resources, responsibility for his department. Prior to his current role, Emery served in several positions through the organization, including member senior service representative, other party liability representative, and member service representative. He has expertise of over 15 years of customer service. His experience is proven ability to establish rapport with members of diverse groups. Emery earned his Associates of Business Administration and Office of Technology from Erie Community College in Buffalo, New York, as well as his Management Essential Certificate from Harvard Business School. He's a member of Leadership Buffalo's Classroom Experience Class of 2021, as well as Diverse Emerging Aspiring Leaders, the inaugural class of 2021. He also serves as a co-chair for Social Detriments of Health and Health Disparities with Onyx Business Resource Group. Won't you please welcome Vice President Julie Snyder to make the presentation.
Emery, on behalf of Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield of Western New York, congratulations. You are a 2021 Black Achiever, and this is a very deserving award.
Julie, thank you very much. Thank you. I just wanted to take a minute just to say thank you to Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield of Western New York for nominating me. I wanted to thank my team of direct reports. I also want to thank the Business Resource Group Onyx for everything that we've done over the past year and a half. This is just the beginning. I have plenty more work to be done. Thank you.
Please welcome Black Achiever Jocelyn Osteen. Jocelyn Osteen is the Produce Category Support Coordinator at Tops Markets. She has a combined 10 years of grocery experience at both store and corporate level. She graduated valedictorian from East High School in Buffalo, New York, and earned her bachelor's degree in communication at Canisius College. During her undergraduate studies, she participated in various clubs and organizations, including the Honor Society, where she was vice president. She continued her education at St. Bonaventure University to obtain her master's degree in integrated marketing communications. She is currently enrolled at Canisius College, where she will work toward an MBA with a concentration in food marketing. Tops never stops getting educated. Presenting to her today from Tops is Jeff Cady.
Jocelyn, on behalf of Tops Family Markets, we'd like to congratulate you on winning this year's Black Achievers Award.
Thank you so much, Jeff. Thanks again, Jeff. I really
You're welcome. Congratulations.
Our next Black Achiever is Athena Osteen-Woods. Is a lifelong resident of Buffalo, New York. She's currently the Patient Access Coordinator for Registration and Admission at Roswell Park, the Comprehensive Cancer Center. In this role, Athena assists with the daily operations of registration and admission areas. She loves working with people and helping others. This position allows her to work with patients and their families, other departments and teams throughout Roswell, along with the community affiliates and other organizations. Athena is an alumni of Hutch Tech and attained her medical billing and coding certification from Bryan and Stratton College in March 2015. She has 30+ years in the customer service field. She's an avid reader, enjoys volunteering, cooking, and spending time with friends and family, and she attends True Bethel Baptist Church with Bishop Darius Pridgeon, and during the pandemic has continued Bible study over the phone and online. She has a big heart and loves giving back to others. She feels that each day is a chance to make a difference in someone's life. Whether it's a kind word, act, or a good deed, we all have the ability to change somebody's life. The presenter today, Mr. Herb Bellamy, Jr.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm honored.
Thank you.
This next achiever is Rhonda Starr Packer, sponsored by Sinatra & Co. Rhonda Starr Packer is the proud daughter of Miss Patrice. She attended Buffalo Traditional High School as well as Buffalo Vocational Technical Center. After obtaining her child development certification, she worked 10 years as a teacher assistant in a Head Start classroom. Miss Packer decided to follow in her mother's footsteps and continue her education, changing her career path. She attended Bryant and Stratton, graduating with honors with a degree in accounting Shortly after graduation, Rhonda joined the accounting department of Sinatra and Company Real Estate, where she has worked for the past 5 years. Rhonda has a passion for shopping and creating beautiful gifts for family and friends. The compliments received on this creativity is helping her to work towards one day to expand this passion into her own business. Now, Ms. Packer married her high school sweetheart, Joseph Packer, and they are proud parents of 2 sons, Joseph Jr. and Jason. Ms. Packer is encouraged that she has been able to raise 2 sons, intelligent black boys, with her husband for the last 19 years. They pushed her to make sure that no matter what happens in life, it is never okay to give up. We always must strive to do better and be better. Now, this award was presented to her by Herb Bellamy. He is the CEO and president of Black Achievers, Inc.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Our next Black Achiever is Pastor Kaiser Mark Pointer, a native of Buffalo, New York. At the mere age of 18, he, as a member of the Calvary Baptist Church in Buffalo, was licensed to the ministry of the Gospel of Jesus Christ. He served there for 3 years as executive assistant to the Reverend Dr. Allen A. Stanley, president of the Empire Missionary Baptist Convention of New York. In March 1987, he was ordained into the ministry of the gospel at the recommendation of the Reverend Dr. L.T. Boyce. In February 2000, he was elected president of the District Parent Coordinating Council of the Buffalo Public School and served 4 two-year terms. In June 2010, he organized the Agape Fellowship Baptist Church, where he served as pastor until the end of 2019, when he accepted the call to the Liberty Missionary Baptist Church to be the pastor. Since arriving at Liberty, Pastor Pointer has led the church to put a new roof on the building, repair and paint the lower level bathrooms, and refurniture the fellowship hall and paint the upper level restrooms. The church has grown numerically and spiritually. He is a member of the St. John Lodge 16 Free and Accepted Masons. He is a Freemason. He has served 7 years as the secretary of his lodge, 2 years as president of the 7 Masonic Association, and 6 years as president of the 7th Mason District Volunteers. I know him as a chaplain for the Erie County Home and Infirmary and the Erie County Correctional Facility, and currently the president of GROOM, a leader in health education and eliminating disparities and stigma in this community. Presenting to him is the Honorable Herb Bellamy, Jr.
Congratulations, man. I really appreciate all the great things
you
you
so
do in the
much.
community.
Thank
Really.
you. This is quite an honor.
Please welcome Black Achiever Jessica Robinson from Community Services for Everyone. It's always okay to be proud of yourself. That's her motto. Jessica's a native of Binghamton, New York, and has always had a passion for promoting inclusion and equality for all. During her early years, she completed an internship at Broome Development Center, where she had the opportunity to work with people of all abilities. In 2001, Jessica moved to Buffalo, to further her education. She graduated from the University of Buffalo in 2006, earning her bachelor's degree in social sciences. During her studies, she found a home at Community Services for Everyone, where she has worked for the past 16 years. She began her career proving supports and services to men and women in day habilitation programs, where she had the privilege to assist many in reaching their full potential. Shortly afterwards, Jessica was promoted to program coordinator position and quickly realized her college job would turn into a rewarding career. As a supervisor, Jessica worked hard to instill in her team the same lessons that she had learned early on. Despite challenges that a person may face, each individual has the capacity to learn, grow, and live a fulfilling and meaningful life. In 2010, Jessica became a director for the same department that helped her develop a love for the public service industry. Successfully leading a large team of professionals, her oversight involves several different programs, all which promote individuals to live with the greatest level of independence and gratification. Her team supports families in caring for their loved ones and provide parents with the necessary support and the tools to successfully keep their family unit together. Jessica has been involved in development of the Jefferson Career and Exploration Center, which is located north of the intersection of Jefferson Avenue and East Ferry, right across the street from 1490. The center provides opportunities for individuals with varying levels of abilities to explore career paths and engage in hands-on learning through the use of individualized learning suites. At the center, people have the chance to operate and explore and learn about many different careers, including in the hospitality and tourism field, as well as culinary arts. Jessica's most rewarding role is being a mother to her two amazing daughters, whom she shares with her partner, Mario. They love spending time together, watching football, traveling for softball games, and taking care of their dog, Grizzly. He sounds like he's bad. Jessica firmly believes that life is shaped by the many experiences that you have and enriched by those that you share those experiences with. Please welcome Mindy Savoni to make the presentation.
Congratulations, Jessica, on behalf of Community Services for Everyone on achieving the 2021 Black Achievers Award.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I really, truly appreciate it.
Thank you.
Welcome Black Achiever Martha Rogers. Martha Rogers is the Vice President and Senior Employee Experience Business Partner in the Employee Experience Department at Evans Bank. Martha joined Evans in 2020 during the pandemic and very quickly established herself as a genuine leader. Martha is a seasoned human resource leader with over 25 years of experience working in multiple industries. Martha relocated to Buffalo in 2000 after accepting a career opportunity from Rich Products. Martha spent 17 years at Rich Products Corporation. While there, Martha held various leadership roles in the international division. Martha has called Buffalo home for the last 21 years and has met great leaders that have inspired her to be a better version of herself. As a mother and wife, she's dedicated to her family and always strives to set a great example. She grew up in the Bronx of New York City and is the only daughter of immigrant parents who instilled a strong work ethic and family values. Martha believes that if you can achieve success in life, it is an obligation to help the next generation. She holds a master's degree in organizational leadership from Medaille College in Buffalo, New York, and Martha has served as a mentor for the Say Yes program in Buffalo and is a current committee member of the Buffalo Economic Mobility Hub and Initiative of the Western New York Women's Foundation. In her spare time, she loves to read, travel, and spend quality time with family. Her presenter today is from Evans Bank, Mary Ellen Frandino.
Good evening. On behalf of Evans Bank, I am honored to present Martha Rogers with the 2021 Black Achievers Award. Congratulations, Martha.
Thank you so much. This is an honor.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, this next recipient is Greg Chip Russ, sponsored by West Herb. Greg, who also goes by Chip, found his passion and love for Acura in 1996. He started as a sales consultant and continuously being an advocate for 26 years. He has achieved gold membership from 2001 to 2010. Additionally, Chip took an extensive training to become one of the official certified Acura NSX specialist in Buffalo in 2016, and in 2020 achieved Gold Master status. He's grateful to the Western New York community for their loyal patronage, Scott Beeler and the entire West Her group. He attended St. Lawrence University pre-med as well as musical composition 3 and 4. Mr. Russ is an enthusiastic sports fan and can be seen cheering on his favorite teams, including the New York Jets, Knicks, Yankees, and Sabres. His faith in God and the support of his family is what inspires Chip to strive towards reaching his full potential day in and day out. All glory to God. Mr. Russ is married to Tiffany Lynn Russ, and they are also proud parents of Jay, Gabriella Lynn, and Gregory Prometheus Russ. Now, this also was presented to him on behalf of Scott Beeler and Fred Ahmad. So let's give him a round of applause.
I'm Scott Beeler.
I'm Fred Ahmad.
We're from West Her, and from all of us at West Her, we would like to present Chip Russ with this very distinguished award. Chip, would you come up? Congratulations on your achievement and all you've done for Western New York. Every one of us at West Her is extremely proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Congratulations, Chip. Thank you. Well deserved.
Thank you. Won't you please welcome Black Achiever Quentin Smith Sr. Quentin Smith is a native of Buffalo, New York. He attended Bennett High School and is a graduate of the Buffalo State College with a BA in sociology. He works as a branch manager and vice president of HSBC Bank, making him the youngest and only African-American man to hold that position at the time of his appointment. Also in 2005, Quentin and his then fiancée started their daycare business, It Takes a Village Child Care. In 2008, Quentin resigned from his position with the bank to focus on entrepreneurial efforts. In 2008, Quentin, along with his business partner, opened the Premier Group, a debt and acquisition company, starting out with only 3 employees, but he has employed thousands of people over the years. 3 years ago, Quentin started his third career path and launched Canaan Real Estate. In 2017, Quentin started TVR LLC, an acquisition firm that focuses on buying, selling, flipping Airbnb, as well as Y Real Estate, masterclass webinars for individuals looking to diversify their real estate portfolios. Quentin also serves as a founding member of the Upstate Collective Incorporated. Quentin is a recipient of the Trailblazers Award from Utopia Enterprise and is a member of the Buffalo Club, where he sits on the Diversity and Inclusion Committee, and Wellington's brother. Quentin, along with his wife Kenesha, had 3 children. His motto, expansion is always and in all ways. Our presenter is Herb Bellamy Jr., Bella's daddy.
Well deserved, all the hard work you've done.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
All right, this next achiever is Stephen Tucker, sponsored by Bank on Buffalo. Stephen Tucker is the inaugural president and CEO of Northland Workforce Training Center, also known as NWTC. Now, the signature workforce strategy under Governor Andrew Cuomo's Buffalo Billion Initiative. In this role, Mr. Tucker is responsible for the management, oversight, and day-to-day operations of new state-of-the-art facility focused on training and preparing Western New Yorkers for careers in advanced manufacturing and clean energy. Now, his educational achievements include an MBA from Indiana Wesleyan University and a Bachelor of Science degree in Criminal Justice from Wilberforce University. Mr. Tucker is a Murano Fellow as a graduate of Aspen Institute's Sector Skills Academy and a 2018 graduate of Leadership Buffalo. He was appointed to the Western New York Regional Economic Development Council back in 2018 and received the Arthur O. Eve Award in 2020 for Economic Opportunity presented by the New York State Association of Black and Puerto Rican Legislatures. Now, Mr. Tucker is currently a commissioner for the Niagara Frontier Transportation Authority and board member on the Buffalo-Niagara Partnership, Buffalo Urban League, Leadership Buffalo, Independent Health Foundation, and Insight Consulting. Now, this award is being presented to Stephen by Darnell Haywood.
Bank of Buffalo is proud to present Stephen Tucker with the 2021 Black Achievers Award. Thank you, Stephen.
Thank you. And thank you, Bank on Buffalo, for this outstanding award. And thank you, Black Achievers, for recognizing excellence in the community. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Black Achiever Gail V. Wells. Gail Wells is a marketing consultant, event planner, and a diversity trainer, wellness educator, creative, entrepreneur, community and social justice advocate. She has 2 degrees in urban planning, one as a graduate and another as a graduate student at the University of Buffalo. Ms. Wells has had a varied career as an entrepreneur, activist, and leader. Gail was a co-founder of the University of Buffalo's Black Student Union, co-founder of the Black Dance Workshop, School of Movement, and Center for Positive Thought, co-owner of Watu People's Market, co-editor of the Buffalo After Dark magazine, and served on the inaugural committee that founded Juneteenth in Buffalo. She's a graduate of Leadership Buffalo and was elected president of her 1998 class. She's been elected to several positions, including but not limited to the president of the Coppertown Block Club. She received numerous awards, both locally and nationally, for her innovative ideas and her ability to lead. Her greatest honor was having the African American Student Organization sponsor the Gail Wells Activism Scholarship, designed to support an entering student who has a stellar record of community service. She is also a skilled equity and inclusion facilitator who has trained faculty and staff. Equity inclusion is the model she used. She has been the leader of the Buffalo State College NCBI campus affiliate coalition building team for over 20 years. After retiring, Gail was selected in 2014 and 2015 as a Region 1 Forward Champion for Change. In 2015, she was a grand prize winner of the D2LS Design Competition along with Della Miller for innovative sustainability using shipping containers as a catalyst to drive economic development on the east side of Buffalo. In her retirement, Gail became the marketing director for the Michigan Street African American Heritage Quarter Commission and completed certification as an Erie County Master Gardener and Tree Steward. She does not know how to retire. Currently, Gail is the vice president of the Western New York Land Conservancy. She's also serving on the boards of the Buffalo Green Fund, the Erie County Cornell Cooperative Extension, Trailblazing Women, and Visit Buffalo Niagara. She is also a member of the Buffalo Food Equity Network, Seeding Resilience, and co-founder of the Buffalo Freedom Gardens, a program that provides urban gardens to those living in neighborhoods without access to healthy whole foods. As a result of her activism in eliminating food insecurity, Gail serves as CARES Fellow for the UB Food Lab. Her passion for community service has come full circle as she volunteers for the Great Challenger newspaper, who is the sponsor of a Black Achievers Award tonight. Gail's belief in the concept Ubuntu, I am because we are, and we are because I am. It has been a determining factor in her life that guides her activism. Now, ladies and gentlemen, straight from the Wall of Fame on East Ferry and Michigan Avenue, the great communicator herself, Elnisa Banks.
Oh, thank you so much. This is such an honor, especially getting this from the Challenger News.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
This next achiever is Mercedes E. Wilson of WKBW. Mercedes E. Wilson is an author and award-winning talk show host, breast cancer survivor, philanthropist, wife, and mother of 4 amazing children that use her cheerful disposition and transformational speaking to bring hope and positivity to the Western New York community and women all over the world. In 2012, Miss Wilson founded 4 Our Daughters, which has served close to 3,000 young women across Western New York per year. The mission has remained strong, teaching young women how to advocate for health and wellness. In 2017, Miss Wilson made her TV debut as co-host on The Daily Buzz on WBBZ TV and her first radio debut on WUFO, and continued to air The Mercedes Wilson Show on several networks and stations. She's also the author of Hope How, Faith Carried Me Through My Darkest Hour, which was published in 2017, and Abnormal. In 2021, the talk show won the National Hometown Media Award for the Best Informational Talk Show Series Independent Producer, the first in 19 years. Today, Mercedes can be found on WKBW sharing her inspirational antidotes alongside those who inspire her during her Recipes for Life, sharing a delicious dish with a healthy dose of laughter and appreciation for what matters in life, and is featured on AM Buffalo. Now, Mercedes states, everything I've done and accomplished is because of God and, yes, others like the folks of Channel 7. And believe in me, and it's that simple, and I'm honored that I was chosen to receive this award, and it's inspiring me to press even harder. This award is being presented to Mercedes by Calvin Holloway.
Congratulations on your award for Black Achievers 2021.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Please welcome Black Achiever Rhonda Wilson. Rhonda is a nurse leader, mentor, wealth builder. These are just a few words to describe her. Rhonda is happily married to Dennis Wilson Jr. They have 2 wonderful children. Rhonda is a native of Buffalo. She was educated in the Buffalo public school system. And for higher education, she received a bachelor's degree in communication with a minor in politics from Buffalo State College. Rhonda also completed her nursing education at Buffalo Vocational Technical Center and obtained her license to practice nursing. She is the founder, CEO, president of Buffalo Black Nurses Incorporated, formerly operated as Black Nurses Rock Buffalo. In 2019, the organization received the Herbert L. Bellamy Sr. Outstanding Community Service Award, and later that year, the chairwoman of the Erie County Legislature, April Baskin, awarded the chapter with recognition. Year to date, the organization has over 10,000 hours of community service and has given out over $5,000 in scholarships and secured corporate sponsors and community partners. Rhonda has received recognition from Tim M. Kennedy, New York State Senator, 63rd District, proclamation from Senator Sean Ryan, certificate of recognition from the City of Buffalo Comptroller Barbara Miller Williams, certificate of recognition from Mayor Brown in honor of unsung sheroes, Common Council certificate of recognition from Council President Darius G. Pridgeon, awarded the Unsung African American Medical Shero of the Pandemic, presented by the Erie County, New York chapter of the Lynx. In 2017, Rhonda won an award for the best HIV and AIDS campaign in New York City during a leadership conference. She uses her 22 years of health experience and clinical knowledge and gives back unselfishly to the community. Rhonda serves as the Buffalo Juneteenth Health Pavilion co-chair and the Chief Wellness Officer for Cross Nation Church. She has spoken to many youth groups and had the honor of being the keynote speaker at the Erie County chapter of the Lynx. When Rhonda's not working in the community, she engages in the online community network she created, the Nurses Social Club and Western New York Lady Landlords. Rhonda is also an advocate for financial freedom through financial investments and investment property. Rhonda is the co-creator of Buffalo's own Panoramic Magazine and currently holds the position of medical case manager at Travelers. Rhonda loves to travel and try new restaurants. Won't you please welcome Mr. Black Achiever himself, Herbert L. Bellamy Jr., to make the presentation.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Our next Black Achiever is Mrs. Joanna Wingo, who holds a bachelor's degree in sports management, tourism, and hospitality management from Niagara University, a master's degree in early childhood education from Canisius College. She's been a Buffalo Public School teacher for 4 years, including serving as a district culturally linguistic responsive coordinator, served as director of education for the Boys and Girls Club of Buffalo for 5 years, and as a site clubhouse director for 3 years, and 5 years as a youth development professional, totaling almost 2 decades of working with youth and education. Mrs. Wingo is passionate about community, bridging the generational divide, the development of urban youth, and seeks to implement programs that are tailored to equipping our young people as well as young adults to become better community leaders, citizens, and neighbors. Mrs. Wingo served with the Young Miss Buffalo Pageant Committee, volunteers with the Concerned Citizen for Following the Dream Committee, and is well known across the state as an inspirational speaker, educator, and mentor. Additionally, she has served on the board of directors of Flair and currently serving on the boards of directors of the Police Athletic League, Theater of Buffalo, and Olmsted School Foundation. Ms. Wingo has a love for children that extends beyond her 5 children. She is married to Pastor Councilman Ulysses Wingo. Pray hard for her. Her presenter today is none other than President and CEO of CSS Construction, Mr. Dave Pollock.
Congratulations on this year's 2021 recipient of the Black Achievers Award.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, you're welcome. Enjoy.
Our next achiever is Damian Woodall of KeyBank. Now, Damian Woodall is currently the branch manager of the Grider and Delavan KeyBank location. Now, he's a graduate of the University at Buffalo with a bachelor's degree in communications. Now, this award is being presented to Damian by Ann Gom.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Well, it's been an incredible evening, and it's been my pleasure to co-host this year's Black Achievers Awards ceremony. Now, this event has been amazing, being able to witness everybody firsthand on what they've done for the community and the impact that they have on Buffalo. Now, Buffalo has I've only been here for a month, and it's been an incredible 4 or 5 weeks here to see the community open their arms to me, and who's just a stranger to this area. But before we let you go, I wanted to reintroduce Herb Bellamy for some closing remarks.
Wow, this is incredible. I was blown away. So many African Americans doing such great things in Buffalo and Western New York. Thank you so much for joining us. I'd like to thank our sponsors, and especially our gold and silver and bronze sponsors, for making this possible, because we would not be able to make this possible if it wasn't for our continued sponsors and their dedication for diversity and inclusion for Buffalo and Western New York. In addition, I'd like to thank my family, my father who founded this organization, and our board members and volunteers for their hard work and dedication. And also, I'd like to thank Hot Rod Studio for his dedication and his hard work for us putting this together. Now we're looking forward to next year. It's going to be 50 years of celebrating Black Achievers. We're going to bring everybody from 50 years and we're going to party like it's 1990. No, we're going to party like it's post-pandemic 2022. So I look forward to seeing you October 2022 next year. See you there. Be there.